Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I know you're booing me because I whipped the fighter's ass, but you know, that's boxing.
Hey, Daddy.
You fight with nobody.
This a dollar beat. This a dollar beat.
BoxingWords.com.
You won the belt with nobody.
BoxingWords.com.
This a dollar beat.
You never gonna get the fight, man. You're a horrible fighter.
BoxingWords.com.
Payday. You want payday. I know that. Oh, look this guy. There's a plan to go for the belt, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming, my friend. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
BoxingWords.com.
Because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
BoxingWords.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with another one. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. Took a little long to find out that these guys are no longer available. So, yeah, man. We're going to go ahead and do things alone from now on. And hopefully we get ourselves a new co-host that has the time. So anybody that is available during these times, hit me up and we'll have a conversation, because it's always good to have somebody to toss some topics off of every now and then. You know, I do the best I can alone, but opinions really matter. That being said, we're going to be discussing today's events. Obviously, you got Canelo Alvarez taking on Canelo and Plant, and looks like it's a Showtime pay-per-view now. And it's been solidified by the press conference that is scheduled to take place on Showtime pay-per-view in a matter of minutes. So we're going to discuss not only the fight, but the press conference and the late switch that they pulled from Fox to Showtime pay-per-view. Does it matter for you or does it not? I really don't think that it matters, being as though it's still going to be the same price. It doesn't mean we were going to get any cheaper or that we were going to get any special discounts. So the press conference is scheduled to go live in 6 hours. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time is when they plan on doing this press conference with Canelo Alvarez and Canelo and Plant. Pretty much everyone in boxing thinks Canelo's the pound-for-pound fighter. And Canelo, he's looking to unify. But this is Canelo's third or fourth consecutive year unifying. He unified with Daniel Jacobs, unified with Callum Smith, unified with Billy Joe, and here he is attempting a unification and undisputed with Canelo Plant. So, yeah, man, and yeah, man, we are expecting to have a good one here with Caleb and Canelo. And it's a good thing to see that they have chosen to do a press conference. You know? So, I'm happy. I would have been happier on Dazn, I think. You know? Dazn would have made it better. Cheaper. I'm shocked I can't say I'm not shocked that they not an option, but I'm shocked that, I'm shocked that we're here. I mean, after all the hoopla about Fox, I don't know, man. I don't know. Late switch from Fox to Showtime. I don't know if that's going to affect the pay-per-view numbers overall. I don't know that people even knew that it was going to be on Fox. Some already are insinuating that this means that the numbers may not be good. They didn't say if it's a virtual press conference or not, can it be? But I believe that it's not. I believe it's a real press conference. Obviously, it's a big fight, major fight, and I'm just assuming that they're gonna do a in-person press conference. Yeah, man. The pound for pound king Canelo Alvarez finally gets his press conference with Canelo Plant. And we'll see what happens when these two face off. Caleb had a lot to say. I think that should be one of our first polls, man. What do you think happens when they meet? Being as though Caleb had so much to say about the meat that Canelo eats. All pun intended, right? What happens when Canelo Plant meets Canelo? Nothing or some shoving? Which I think a little bit of shoving. He did shove Jacobs. Now, no announcement on the undercard as of yet. Really no announcement on the undercard yet, so we're just talking main event. The fight everybody's been waiting for Undisputed. Fight everybody's been waiting for Undisputed, and I wonder, man. I'm leaning Caleb Plant. He's got a lot on the line here. It's a style that Canelo hasn't seen in a long time. And I'm wondering if he can shock Canelo. Even if it's for the first 4 rounds, right? Something that he hasn't seen, a style he hasn't seen, similar swag. Mary Rawls believes it's going to do great numbers, she says in the chat. So, what do you guys think about that commentating team, man? It should be Al Bernstein. Maybe you'll get some Steve Farhood, some Mauro Morello. Also, you got the possibility of obviously having Brian Custard. And whoever else they bring in as a guest announcer. You know what I mean? So I'm a little happier than I would be with the Fox telecast. I feel like they just put it together. They don't really have a team. Kind of like me, you know what I mean? One day I got a co-host, one day I don't got a co-host. So I think that the Showtime squad has been doing it together much longer and have a better chemistry, if that makes any sense. you know? They definitely have a better chemistry, and I think Showtime also knows how to do pay-per-view. Canelo did the pay-per-view with Josecito Lopez on Showtime. He also done, well, not he, but they've also done all the major Floyd pay-per-views that have been very successful over the last few years. So they can be considered one of the leaders in pay-per-view. I mean, obviously, because they did the Floyd fights, or the last half of Floyd fights, they get to steal a lot of accolades, you know. Oh, we did 5 million buys with McGregor and 4 million with Pacquiao and so on and so forth, right? Because they are doing those. Those are Showtime pay-per-views. Obviously, the person in the pay-per-view, Floyd Mayweather, is garnering that sort of attention, but Showtime is still the network. So for them, those are stats, those are accolades that they have, that they've been able to achieve. Jeff, your guess is as good as mine. You know, Mario is gone because he ducked. So he doesn't know how to tell you guys that he had surgery. He knows you don't believe he had surgery, so he's gone. He's not answering anyone's texts. And Doomy always has something to do during work time. You know what I mean? The only one that's available to work during work is me. So what are you going to do? I got the show got to go on. I mean, I waited 30 minutes for these guys. It's weird. It's a waste of my time, really. So we're going to just move on from that. You know, Francis was good with that, but Francis had emotional issues, I guess. What do you think the pay-per-view numbers are going to be? The best dad ever says. Man, I don't know, bro. Pay-per-view is such a funny thing at this day and age right now, right? Like, a guy like Canelo, he may not even be able to crack 1 million anymore with illegal streaming. It's so easy to illegal stream. Everybody has a device in their hands these days. So, you know, what are you really going to do? What are you going to do? So, let's see where our poll is. 80% believe nothing's going to happen. 20% believe we'll get some shoving. 20% believe we'll get some shoving, you know. So, no, you know, I don't know about that 80%. Nothing happening. Nothing. I mean, Canelo has, you know, Canelo and Plant has said a lot. Canelo has reacted to it. I don't know. Brotherhood, how about I disrespect you like that? You on timeout now. Mind your business. Ignorant boxer says Francis couldn't take the heat. I don't know, man. I don't know. We just talk boxing. You know, we just picking who's going to win. Many people picking Canelo. Some of us leaning Caleb. Now people want to wonder what kind of pay-per-view buys this does. I look at it like this. Pacquiao was a fading star. He was able to do 400, 600, and then like a 250 jump off. I'm giving Canelo anywhere between 6 to $1 million. You know, he did 1 point something, maybe 1.1 with, maybe 1.1 with Julio Cesar Chavez, you know, Junior. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. Let me see. I've been sent the link here. Everybody's talking about that. little news. I'm not really interested in it. Two dudes got ordered to fight each other instead of fighting for the belt, and everybody goes crazy. Who cares that these fucking guys are scared of Devin Haney? This shit is insane, the way that fight fans protect their favorite fighters these days. I mean, two interim titleists who have a shot at the champion decide to fight each other, and they're ordered to do so by the WBC. Like, what in the world? WBC is just out of control. We're going to have him on the show on Thursday. He don't even know what he's got coming. I mean, he's going to have to answer these questions. This is just horrible. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, man. Crazy. So, pay-per-view numbers. I'm definitely leaning at a 500. I think that's about right. Hopefully they could get a little more. 6 to 1,000, man. 600,000 to about 1 million is what I'm dreaming for. You know, I'm hoping for them. I'm hoping that they are able to get it done. Yeah, tell me about it, twin. It's not. Look. Even if the hernia surgery was true, that's not it. It's. He doesn't know how to deal with like negative energy or conflict or confrontation, or he doesn't want to be questioned. That's why he's not answering, bro. That's what they do. Same thing happened with Francis. You know what I mean? These dudes, they feel shameful. And then they don't want to answer the phone anymore because it's like, why would I deal with it? I might as well not deal with it. But yeah, I hear you, man. I know plenty of people that had hernia surgery and got to go the same day. Let alone their phone still works, you know what I mean? Your phone don't just break when you go through hernia. But this is what happens, man. This is what happens. Sometimes the pressure gets to people and they crack, and we've talked about this before. Sometimes people make things a little more dangerous than what they really are in their heads to psych themselves out instead of up. And we get these types of situations that we're discussing where, someone pulls out, someone is feeling anxious and afraid. But what are you going to do? Border Wars 13 coming to you soon. 4th and final quarter of the year. We're looking at December 11th for the date and Florida for the state. Let me know. That's how we're looking. November is out. December is in. Yeah, man. In terms of a co-host, anybody that wants an opportunity, you got the equipment. I need you to have a mic and headphones. I don't really do the whole headset. Amin is the only one that gets away with that, and kind of told him already he got to get his shit together. It's just simpler. It's just simpler, you know what I mean? With someone that has their equipment and is willing and wants to, man. There's so many doors and opportunities in boxing. We talk about it all the time. People call it the Wild Wild West, and that means that you can get into it. Wild Wild West only means that there's no regulation, right? There's nobody superseding it and telling you can't do what you want to do. But if you're not ambitious, what are you really going to do? You know what I mean? If you're not a worker, what are you really going to do? How are you going to take advantage of opportunities Lazy people never get ahead in life. Just the truth, man. Let's get to these super chats. Yeah, we're almost here too, man. It's the 29th, so we got 4 more days for Joshua's fight. Right? He fights on the 25th, and then maybe 2 weeks later, it's the Wilder Fury fight. So fights are starting to happen, man. December, or rather, the winter months. The winter months are starting to produce some fights that we are excited for and waiting for. So in about 5 days, you'll definitely get the Anthony Joshua unification match. And right now, we're talking about the Canelo unification match. We got KDDR that says, here's the super chat, Ness, so you can play that fire Dolla Canelo Alvarez intro again. We know November 6th, Plant getting bodied. Is that a tombstone emoji? Sure is. Canelo making freaking history. I hear you, man, but let me go ahead and play that intro for you.
Hey, Daddy.
You fight with nobody.
This a dollar beat. This a dollar beat.
BoxingWiz.com.
You won the belt with
Hey,
nobody.
Daddy.
BoxingWiz.com.
This a dollar beat.
You never gonna get the fight, man. You're a horrible fighter. Payday,
BoxingWiz.com.
payday. You want payday. I know that. Oh, look this guy. There's a plan to go for the belt, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming, my friend. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
BoxingWiz.com.
Because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
BoxingWiz.com.
All right, shout out to KDDR requesting obviously the Canelo track via super chat. We appreciate that. Gil Lopez says Kelep is gonna be quiet like Wilder press conference. I don't know. Caleb is gonna be quiet like I doubt it. I mean, he talked so much before this fight. You know, he really got in Canelo's under his skin, you know, with the drug accusations. You know. All right. Let me see. It looks like we got another one from Ken Stone. It says, glad it's on Showtime. Brian Kenny would ruin this. Brian Kenny would ruin it. I mean, some would say that Moralo, whatever, would kill things. Some would say that he's no good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We got Eliseo Acosta that says, I hope I'm wrong, but this pay-per-view will do horrible numbers. Canelo voice. Bad business move for PBC to go against the UFC on a stacked card. Oh, wow. That sucks. See, I know nothing of the UFC. But I know a lot of you fans are moonlighters of the UFC as well. So what big card is on the November 6th date that Canelo Alvarez is supposed to be afraid of? That makes no sense at all. I don't know that he's afraid of anything or going against any entity, you know, especially when he's going to be going for history here, you know. He's undisputed. This isn't done every day, so I believe people will tune in, you know. That being said, let's see what else we got. Looking like, okay, that was it with the horrible fighter voice. I should have been able to, you know, hit you with the
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Horrible
Please.
fighter.
It was actually this one.
Horrible fighter.
Horrible fighter. But yeah, man. It's going to be on Showtime. So hopefully some of you enjoy that. Hopefully that means something for us. I don't really know what it means for the promotion. I don't really know if it's better or worse. I kind of want to lean that it'll be better because Showtime knows what they're doing. But we also didn't get the Jake Paul pay-per-view numbers. You know, normally we get pay-per-view numbers leaked really quick. That wasn't the case. So how good did it do? I know that the Logan Paul Mayweather did well. So, you know, Showtime continues to show that they can still put on great pay-per-views and get good numbers. But what's Canelo Alvarez, Canelo and Plant gonna be? And it's just funny, man. It's actually amazing the way that Al Heyman does the business, right? One minute you think this fight is on Fox, the next minute he's leveraging this fight to Showtime. Because for anyone who doesn't know what took place here, obviously Showtime bid more. They were willing to pay more, you know, for this fight. It's just that simple. It's not it doesn't come down to friendship. It's who's paying more for the rights to this fight. Is it going to be Showtime and CBS, or is it going to be Fox? And from the looks of it, it is Showtime that we're willing to give up more money to Al Heyman. Oh, no, I'm nowhere near sad that PBC didn't choose Fox. This is what I'm saying. I don't, you know, if it was up to me, I would rather it be on DAZN. That's what I'm sad at, that I don't get to pay $883 in my already year worth of DAZN. That's what I'm sad at. No, Jonathan, you sound silly. You do know Canelo is a pound for pound fighter and, you know, one of the biggest names in the sport. If the $40 million wasn't guaranteed and secured by attorney escrow, this fight wouldn't even be a thing. The $40 million is guaranteed. What this is showing you is that $40 million is guaranteed from Heyman Boxing, not from Showtime and CBS, not from Fox. Because if it were, you know, Canelo initially signed for a Fox fight. If the money was guaranteed via Fox and they're no longer in, then this fight would be all over the news that it's off because the money's not there. But the fact is that it's not off because the money is there because it wasn't ever backed by Fox. It was more backed by Heyman LLC. So, you know. Shout out to Al. Again, leveraging. I got the biggest fighter in the game. Who's going to give me the most coin for him? I can bring him to your network. How much you willing to give? Good brother, good negotiation there from Al. You know, he obviously leveraged because we all thought it was Fox, so he got some more money somehow from Showtime. Really, really, really that simple. But moving on, we're going to check that poll. We're at 82% believe nothing will happen at the press conference. Damn. So, I don't know. Let's try another one. Will Canelo curse at presser? Is this the new Canelo now? Do we see him say some curses or what? You know, does he keep it going? Because he's definitely getting more fandom with these new sound bites that are out there.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Please. Oh, look at this guy. Payday. You want payday. I know that. Viva Mexico, cabrones!
You know, he's out here really changing perception of himself, becoming a U.S. citizen in some ways. speaking as much English as he can, and it's kind of attracting new fans to him. But the task at hand still is getting past Caleb Plant, who I feel presents the most danger in recent years to Canelo because of the style. And I can't wait to see, man, how Canelo faces off against Caleb's jab. When they go jab for jab, see how that does. See how his head movement is versus a guy as slick as Caleb, with the speed as Caleb. This is a really good fight, and it's going to get better as it gets closer. People won't realize it till it gets closer. We got to remember that Canelo started at 140. Doesn't matter that he's a natural whatever or that he's been fighting at wherever. Caleb's the one been sucking down from the beginning of birth to get to 168. Canelo's been eating protein shakes to get up there. This is a really interesting fight. People, they look ahead to the better beef situation and things like that because those guys are natural punchers when they're forgetting, Caleb is naturally not in his division. He's sucking down to this division. He started at 68. This is the first division he started, so he's a big boy still. He still got time to move up. It's going to be interesting. I got people saying that maybe that should be the next poll. What's the pay-per-view buy numbers? I see people saying Canelo pay-per-view would do around 800 to 1 million. UFC card is going to do about 350 to 400,000. Wow. So you think boxing will outsell the UFC? Yeah, man, I see people asking each other, are they buying the fight? I'm buying the fight, man. I don't do the stream thing or not the illegal stream thing, I definitely support the biz, support the fighters. This is Caleb's big dance. Canelo continues to do what he does. And, you got to respect it. If you love the sport. For Canelo, he gets my money. It's worth my money. This is the 4th unification, 3 straight years. He gets my money. He fought everybody at 68. You know what I mean? For Plant, he gets my money because he's attempting greatness. This is his opportunity to get greatness right here. Oscar, even if Fox was giving PBC the boot, they could still buy the one-off. They could still buy the one Canelo fight. But their deal is coming to an end, man. I really hope that Dazn billionaire steps up and offers them some dates. They don't have anything in the American market, and that sucks. They're doing everything through Eddie, and they're doing it in different countries. They're not really catering to America. They can start to lose American subscriptions. There's nothing there for us. We got to watch fucking Florian Makabu and shit. I don't even know who he's fighting. You know what I mean? So Dazn needs to come up with a plan or they're going to be giving up all that subscription money right back. People will cancel. But we got JB Cinema with a super chat that says, unless Plant starts the beef, laugh out loud, I think Canelo keeps it professional in the press conference. Nello not known to be an instigator. You're right, but that's what I think. I think that there is going to come a time where he's going to have to face the music of what was said. Whether a reporter brings it up and says, Canelo, how you feeling with, Caleb Plant being here after he said XYZ on Twitter, or with Caleb simply getting to the podium and, and rehashing everything that he said on Twitter. But I do believe that it's going to come up. And I want to hear what Canelo has to say.
Excuses.
And it better not be any of those. I want to see him tell Caleb he's going to make him pay for those words or something like that. Something good. Spice it up like my Border Wars fighters did the weigh-in. You know, make it worth the paying public's time. Make them want to tune in. But we're going to open up these phone lines. You know, we're just talking the press conference. It was announced it will start in about 5 hours or so, right? Let me double check. I think I closed the page already. And if you haven't caught Border Wars, it was a success. Check it out. I'm going to go ahead and pin the link right here on the live chat. Border Wars 12 is done and in the books. We're moving on. December 11th, Florida, looking like the date and city. And if you're interested, man, you know you got to hit me up. We're trying to get this card set and know what direction we're going in. So we're talking December 11th, the second Saturday in December for Border Wars 13. We're talking Florida is the state that was in the winning in terms of our poll. Most of our community picked Florida over Vegas and Texas. And I already got some nice venues in Florida. Actually, I shared it in the Border Wars chat out in Plant City, and I'm waiting on a few others. I got a big venue out here in Florida, but I'm waiting. Brandon actually needs to submit some information they asked for that we need to provide in terms of like estimated hotel guests. That's right. So you know it's big, man. We about to be. It's look. I don't even want to jinx it. Just know, if it goes down, it's gonna change the whole perception of Border Wars. It's only up from here. That's all I'm saying. Only up from here. Can it be where in Florida? It's gonna be multiple places. It could be in Hollywood, and it can be in Plant City, Florida, Tampa area. It could even be in Gulfstream, I think it's called. I got a few locations. Things are shaking and baking, man. Things are shaking and baking. And then and Albuquerque is still a possibility. Spoke to Hector Munoz yesterday. That's still a possibility. You know, he assured me we don't have to worry. He assured me we don't have to worry about the weathers and nothing like that. Because obviously it's an indoor venue, but looks like Lady Shan and the background gang joined us. What's up?
Yeah. Let me put this straight, Chulo. Don't be capping on here, acting like I left the show, yeah?
I ain't never say you left the show.
You know what happened when I told you about X,
I ain't never say you left the show. What are you talking about?
Don't be talking about like, because, your UK correspondents, they never like stick it out. I remember you saying that. I'm here, but I told you I've just had some stuff that I got to do.
But I never said anything about you. Why are you always so jumping the gun?
I see people talk. No, I saw people talking their wild shit. Canna, you need to drop me out. You are a moderator. You can't keep attacking me on your little, because you got your little stupid wrench, bruv. Because you got a wrench. Chulo, you need to set these people in check. If they're your moderators, they shouldn't be going at co-hosts, guests, anything.
That's right. Rude. You're right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm here. I've just been getting some stuff done. I was supporting Border Wars. Border Wars was sick, by the way. But all I'm saying, guys, is that I'm just not having any form of disrespect. Yes, do I need to learn to ignore the chat? Most of the times, yes, I do. It's a different dynamic here. But nobody's running me away. I'm here. And if you don't see me for a few days, it's not because Shan's gone anywhere. It's that Shan has her own channel as well. Shan has a lot of other things. I've got some breaking news and some good news to give you as well. And also, I'm a mother of 2 little kids. So, and I'm self-employed from music and boxing. So there's a lot of things that I've got going on. Sometimes I can't be here every day as much as I'd love to. That's all. But I'm here now, so you got me. Go ahead.
She's here now. Well, I don't know anybody that was, I mean, we didn't bring you up and say anything about you know, whether or not.
People were saying to me, "Oh, you left."
Nah.
People were hitting me, going, "Oh, you left." I was like, "No, I haven't. I'm here."
Nah.
Yeah. Oh shit! I don't even have my mic on.
It's not.
Oh,
but what do you think? What do you think about the move? Obviously now Canelo no longer with Fox is going to be a Showtime pay-per-view. Does that even matter to you? Do you think it means anything for the American public?
So if it goes on Showtime, we don't get Showtime in the UK. So we're going to have to get this fight unless they give it to Fight TV, and then we can watch it that way. But for the Americans, I guess you guys don't care. Do you guys care if it's going to be on PBC? As long as you get the fights, right?
Yeah, for me, I don't really think it matters. I feel like maybe Showtime is a little more experienced doing pay-per-views since they did so many Floyd and Tyson pay-per-views. But normally when AJ fought on Showtime, didn't you guys get it on Sky Sports?
Yeah, but we have to pay for that. You guys can get it on Showtime. You'll get this fight on Showtime for free.
No, we'll pay for this as a pay-per-view.
Oh, do you guys got to pay as well? But it'll be on Dazn, I heard, as well, right?
No. I mean, if they're going to be on Dazn, it's probably going to be on every other territory but America, maybe.
Yeah. My American family was saying, "Oh, we got it on Dazn." Maybe they're incorrect. Well, yeah, we have to pay for it when it's on. It's going to be on Sky Sports. So yeah, we'll pay £25, which works out to be about $38.
Yeah. I got people in the UK saying that Sky will pick up the fight because it's a Canelo fight.
Yeah, with the Canelo fight, I'm sure. Well, somebody better pick it up because we need to see it. They better do. I think so. But I think DAZN's not doing that well with the US market at the minute. They've withdrawn all their US scheduling, and I think Eddie's waiting on what Canelo's doing. I just think you need to just keep it moving. Right now, we're just watching a lot of UK boxing. We're not really seeing what the US is doing via DAZN. And I'm at the point, no cap, I'm at the point, if we don't get some good fights, I'll cancel my DAZN subscription. I don't mind canceling it, to be honest.
That's how I'm feeling, because they're not really giving me anything worth my money. Like, you know, I have to learn their boxing. I don't know their boxing. Like, and that's okay, because I'm a boxing fan, but, you know, you kind of turn on the television because you want to see the people
you know.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm from the UK and I'm not even used to it. I'm like, yo, I got to learn some new cats. Like, even for me, because in the US, in the UK, growing up, we knew more about US boxing than more of the UK cats. And even for me, it's just like I'm seeing certain undercards on cards. I'm like, this is dead for me. It's dead. You can learn. You know, there are good boxers that I do think you should learn about, Chulo, if you don't know about them. But it's just about having the time to do so. We need some good cards, and if there's not any identifiable names, everyone ain't gonna tune in.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Like for instance, Florian Makbu, right?
I know who he is.
Marku,
yeah.
Is it Marku?
Florian Marku, yeah.
Who's he
fighting?
Who's he fighting?
I'm not sure who he's fighting, but I know who he is. He's new to new to matching.
I know who he is. He's with Sam Jones, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know one guy and you don't know the other guy.
The other guy. I don't know the other guy. I couldn't even say his name.
He's fighting some guy. He's on Instagram talking about how people don't think he can beat. And I'm like, what? But who are you fighting? Like, how is he, you know, talking like he's in a big fight and no one knows the name of the person he's facing? This is... I don't know. Boxing is just in such a weird place, you know. Like, now they got this boxer thing, and I follow them, and then I seen they're having a fight as well, and I don't know either of those two fighters. It's just like
it's confusing.
It's so fragmented.
Because I'm like, boxer, ain't you with Sky? It's just like they've got their schedule, Sky's got their schedule, DAZN's got that. I can't follow all the different. I don't get it. I'm confused, and I'm here. And they don't got no recognizable names either, like you said. So it's like, we don't have to subscribe to Boxer. I don't even know what channel Chulo, I don't even know what channel that stuff comes on. This is facts. Your guess is as good as mine. To be fair.
Yeah. So look, the producer's telling me Marco is fighting Pro Don. Who the fuck is Pro Don?
No lo sé.
That's crazy. And that's what happens a lot in boxing, you know? Like this weekend, you know, thank God they had these weird PBC fights. I knew nobody was going to tune into that. That didn't affect Border Wars. Like the biggest name on those PBC fights that I know was, I think, Rayo fought. The dude that allegedly knocked out Teofimo in sparring. You know, he fought. He's trained by the trainer of David and Jose Benavidez, the father Jose Benavidez Sr. So, you know, he's being
and they're
pushed.
a mess right now as well.
Really?
That Teofimo.
Yeah, absolutely. That is beyond the mess, to be honest with you. That's, at this point, that's sad. That's really sad. You know, the first date they announced, I think, was June 5th, and then they're like, oh no, you know, Floyd's cock blocking me, so I ain't going on that date. And then it's like, oh, we gonna go bigger than Floyd because we got J-Lo, and now J-Lo dipped out. And now they're on like their 6th date. It's sad. It's really sad at this point, you know.
And I still ain't buying it. Sorry. I'm not buying it.
No, I mean, the storyline is just being dragged out so much that no one's going to be interested. Honestly, they're not going to get any money for that fight. They just keep pushing it back. It's so much information. One day it's $20. The next day it's $49. The other day it's with J-Lo. The next day it's on the Floyd date. The next day it's not with Floyd. I mean, he's got COVID. He don't got COVID. Oh, they got to get vaccinated. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, no one cares. These guys. No, exactly. Look at these guys. Like, no one cares. No one cares. First of all, this guy was a mandatory. Like, all this hoopla over a mandatory. Like, no. Just go somewhere. Honestly, that whole division. I mean, you know, boxing is just so fucked up. I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You got that whole 135-pound division. It's just sickening right now. It's sickening. Ryan Garcia's out here about to try and fight Jojo Diaz. 2 interims about to fight each other because they scared to fight the champ. I've never seen boxing in such a worse place than it is right now. Like, I've never seen a champ do, or rather a contender take multiple eliminators because he didn't want a shot at the belt. You got guys like Dillian begging for a shot at the belt, fighting anything they could. And I mean, it's just really weird to me. It's really, really weird. We haven't heard from Oscar. Like, where's Oscar?
Laugh. You gotta laugh, man. Otherwise, you just say like in tears. Boxing is a state,
bro. Like, where's Oscar De La Hoya? He tested positive for COVID, and then he just fell off the map.
And then he came out. He did an interview last week saying, hey, I'm better now. But then I haven't seen him since.
Oh, I didn't even know he came back out. I mean, because like, what's the state of Golden Boy? Is there a date for Virgil? When's Ryan fighting? When's the next Golden Boy date on DAZN? Are you guys still with them? Like,
are they still partners?
Exactly. They got so much explaining to do.
I just give up, man. I just edit.
Edit.
That's all I do. Give up. Luis Ortiz is a mess.
I don't even know where Luis Ortiz is.
He don't even know where he is.
That's another sad one. I mean, I know he's got to be frustrated because he's got like 2 years worth of being linked to Andy Ruiz and never literally getting an Andy Ruiz fight. Never even getting like there's not even legit headlines about that. There's just like, oh, Andy Ruiz possibly linked to Luis, but I don't know. Lewis needs to do something too.
Everyone. Yeah, everyone that's offered him. I'm doing a show later on tonight on him. Everyone that's offered him fights, he's turned it down.
Who, Lewis?
Joe Joyce, Ortiz's team. Joe Joyce, Ergovic, and who recently, Otto Wylin. They pulled out the deal.
Hergovich turned down a deal with you're saying Lewis turned down a deal with Hergovich?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting because you know they're both in Miami. I'm pretty sure they sparred. That would be.
And he didn't want no smoke with Ergovic. I don't know why he's turning everyone down. At this point,
Yeah.
I know he doesn't speak English and he only speaks Spanish. Maybe they're just all speaking English around him, making all the
maybe he
deals.
got that Andy fight, man, out there. Maybe they telling him like, we got that Andy fight for you, because there's been a lot of rumors of a possible Andy fight, but it's never really come to the daylight. But you always see that they're linked. That's what I was trying to say. So I don't know. I know Lewis at this point is very old. You know,
mad old.
and he doesn't get enough activity. But Valine is fighting your boy.
Yeah, White.
That's a good
But
fight.
Otto Valine said it was first him and Ortiz to fight, and then about when they was negotiating and everything, they got to close to a deal, and then they said they just pulled out the fight. Ortiz's team just said, no, actually, we don't want to do the fight anymore.
Wow. But that's a good thing for Valine, because the Dillian White fight is a better position.
So he gets into interim.
Gets that interim belt, and he gets that international exposure. And you know what? He did a great job with Dominic Brazil, and he actually did well against Fury, right? Like, he busted Fury up. He gave him a tough fight. You know, he didn't win, but he still gave him a tough fight. He showed his own toughness.
I don't rate him as where do you put Valine? Like, do you put him at A? Like, do you give him an A? Do you put him in B class fighter, C class fighter, A, B, or C? Where do you put Valine?
I mean, he can't be an A because he lost to the A. But he did good, so he's definitely A minus, B plus, B minus. You know, he can be any of those.
Yeah, I put him in like B minus.
He's obviously under the A because he didn't pass that, but he still hung with Fury and busted him up a little bit.
Yeah, I think White's gonna beat him anyway. But it could go different ways. But he doesn't have power for how big he is. He don't have power. He don't have really that much good speed.
Who?
Violin.
I mean,
he don't got power like that for the size he is. He don't. Because he could have finished off Fury. That injury was bad, and for any A-class fighter, smelling that blood would have got their opponent out of there. Dominic Brazil's not that hard to beat. They're both in slow-mo. Like, Dominic Brazil is literally fights in slow-mo. I'm just not that impressed with Valine, to be honest. But with the other matchups that Dillian White had, with the Franklin and Areola, I guess this is the best out of the bad bunch, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can't really agree. I'm not not impressed with Valine. Like, I think I am impressed with the way that he carried himself in the Fury fight, and then
how long ago
the Dominic Brazil fight. Yeah, but he's with Dimitri Salita, so those are things that I understand. I know that he's not out of the ring because he wants to be. He's out of the ring because he's not with a Matchroom or a major promoter. He's with a secondary promoter in Dimitri Salita. No disrespect to Salita. He's obviously building his stable and has a network deal now with Showtime, but he's still more of a farmer promoter. And by that I mean, like, he is his animals are for service. You know, it's not like he can showcase Ottawa Valine. He's got to give Ottawa Valine to a PBC heavyweight because he doesn't have an A-side heavyweight. His heavyweights need to become that. You know, he needs Franklin to beat Dillian, and that's what he did. Like, he had, look, I got two options for you, Dillian. Do you want Jermaine Franklin, an American heavyweight, or would you take my Swedish guy? So it's like, he's selling his fighters, he's selling his fighters. Obviously, his fighters got to step up to the plate, and once they get that opportunity, they got to, try to stay there. It's up to, Otto now to beat Dylan, which, let me tell you.
It's possible.
It's very possible because, Dylan doesn't do well with people that try to box him. If you look at the Joseph Parker fight, he gets tired. I think that Otto is very durable. and kind of intelligent in there. It's going to be an interesting fight, especially if Dillian Whyte does not come 100%. Because for a long time in his last few fights, Rivas, Joseph Parker, those fights, he looked pretty tired. He looked pretty tired.
Yeah, he does gas. He does gas. He does gas out. So that's the only thing that I'm worried about. If he gasses, then he can be tucked in. To be honest, to beat Whyte, you just need a good uppercut.
Jab. Oh, really? I thought it was gonna be the jab.
No. For Whyte to be beaten, he
uses that high guard. He uses that high guard.
His literal chin is bad. He's always, anytime he's been sparked cold, it's from the uppercut. That's
but I mean, AJ has a very good uppercut.
Yeah, and so does Povetkin, but and he got him out.
But again, Povetkin and AJ have hit multiple people with that uppercut, and they've been on highlight reels. All I'm saying is I don't think just anyone can land the uppercut on Dillian. Like Povetkin has knocked out multiple people with that uppercut, but obviously Dillian. He also knocked out David Price in the UK with the uppercut, or was it a straight overhand right? I thought it might have been the uppercut.
I don't know.
So I don't know, man. I think he's just shown that he can do that before, so it's a little different. But I want to see what Otto brings to the table in this fight. I think Dillian could be pushed, and if pushed, he gets tired.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to go. It's obviously not going to be on pay-per-view because it's on Dazn. So he's gone over with Eddie to Dazn, so no more PPV for Whyte.
Wait,
on this side of the town.
He moved to Dazn now?
Yeah, Whyte's
he's officially with Dazn now.
Yeah, officially with Dazn.
Well, you know why though? Because Eddie's no longer with the UK, so it's like how could I sell your fight on Sky pay-per-view if I'm no longer with Sky pay-per-view now?
Well, he could have if Sky wanted him. If Sky wanted Dillian, that would be an option.
Yeah, but then he would have to sell Dillian permanently for multiple fights. It wouldn't have been a one-off, I don't think.
No, and that's how he was with Eddie, one fight-by-fight basis. Like, Whyte doesn't command like a deal like that where it's going to have like, oh, we want to sign you to a 5-fight deal.
But that's what I mean. Because it was a single fight, why wouldn't they just buy the one fight? Because they're already on a fight-by-fight with him, why wouldn't they just buy the one fight versus losing it to Dazn? I think it must have been a question of money.
Maybe.
Paying for the rights.
Maybe. That's what it always boils down to, isn't it? Money.
So Coach Mitty was telling me that they lift the travel ban off the U.S. for the UK people. Is that true?
If you're vaccinated, I'm not.
Oh, you gotta have the vax.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gotta have the vax. Yeah. So they're trying to force everyone to get the vax. Yeah. Otherwise, if I have the vax, I could just fly to the States. Everything's cool. Come back. And
you don't gotta worry about the quarantine hotel no more, is what you're saying?
No, you don't have to worry about that. I think there was something that they were saying something regards about that. It's still a bit. I'll check it to get some clarity. But I'm not getting the vax, so that's how it is.
Just how it is. Well, let me go out to these phone lines, see what the people talking about, and what they think. What do you think about the promotion? Obviously, we're discussing the fact that we're going to have a press conference today. Do you think that they're promoting this fight? Is there enough, I guess, hype around the Canelo Plant fight? I'm going to just answer that. Yeah, I'm going to just answer and say yes. The fact that we're having a real press conference and not a virtual press conference shows that they're spending the money to promote, for me.
Oh, that's their last bit of their budget, the way it seems to me. I think that PBC are in a bit of financial distress because of this Canelo fight. Because they're supposed to re-up with Fox. It don't look like they're re-upping with Fox if Showtime's showing everything. Don't look like they're re-upping with Fox if Top Rank is showing what was the fight that Top Rank's showing now instead of isn't it Top Rank showing the Canelo fight?
I don't know. I mean, Top Rank.
No. Top Rank. Sorry, they're showing the they put the price bid in for Crawford and Porter. That's what it was. Sorry, my bad.
Well, they reached the deal. They didn't put they reached the deal and
no, they reached the deal. They're paying for the whole 10 milli, Bob.
Yeah, man. That I haven't talked about that. A lot of people, man, all those PBC haters. You see, I just laugh here in my PBC throne. They call me the PBC shell, and I laugh in my PBC throne, man. You guys, you fucking fools out there. Oh, Ness, Porter never got more than 2 million.
He got 4.
Now look, now Shan, you tell me, what's your best educated guess? If Showtime, no, I know that. I know that's public knowledge. My question to you is, if Showtime, Sean Porter received $4 million guaranteed coming off a Sebastian Formella win, why wasn't Keith one-time Thurman worth that $10 million or at least a negotiation? They obviously showing you right now that Keith is worth more than $4 fucking million. So that means he's worth very close to that motherfucking 10 million, because you guys thought Porter wasn't even worth 2 million. Nah, I just love it. I just love when things come out.
You love it when a plan comes together like the 18?
Not really. I mean, I do love the 18, but not when the plan comes together. More when the truth comes out to the light and people can stop trying to discredit fighters and devalue them. Like we talking about.
So do you think that Furman's worth 10 million for that?
I think at the time that the rumor came out, 10 million was excessive. But with Porter getting 4, it shows that Keith was worth at least 8 million. At least 8 million. If Khan could get 6 point something and Porter could get 4, you know Keith one-time Thurman, the only true unified champ, is fucking worth the fucking 8. But people don't want to listen.
Yeah, he could have got 8.
They want to discredit and devalue.
Yeah, he could have got 8.
And you know, for many years, we're like, yo, this guy, you know, can you do something with that motorcycle you got passing by?
Why can't I hear you? You've gone funny.
Yeah, that's you and your motorcycle.
No, your mic's gone funny, or is it just me? Your sound.
No, it was on your.
Now you're better.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, that was on your end. Your mic isn't connected. I don't know why. You really got to go into the settings.
Is it not connected now?
Tap it. Look. See? Don't work.
It's been giving me some.
That's why I've been hearing the motorcycles go by. But I lost my train of thought. Fuck. What I was saying.
Yeah, about 8 million, he said. Hang on.
It don't matter. They know now that the man is worth it. They see it, man. Oh, the other thing was that, like, you know, people will say I'm a Crawford hater because, you know, I would say that, you know, his resume was thin, but now the entire promotion is built around Porter being the best opposition till date. Something we've been saying, but we got called Crawford haters. Now that's the whole tagline. The best fighter he's faced till date. And it's like, bro, I've been saying that. I got called the hater for that shit.
No, this is going to be his best fight till date.
Exactly.
Well, definitely at 147.
I'm excited. I'm really excited, legit excited for this fight. I hope they do some good promotion so that it does well. Obviously you being over there, but you think Vegas is a good location?
Yeah, we ain't got a choice. We got to stay up till 5 a.m. 4 a.m. to watch the fight. This is just how it always has been. So it's whatever. We're used to it.
You know
it's good enough to stay up till 5 a.m.
You know that mic still ain't connected, right? You got to go into the Skype settings.
I have under where the microphone. Look, it says to me microphone default communications, right?
Nah, you got to pick that mic, whatever the name of that mic is.
Well, it's not showing up on here.
Click on that default and more options should come up. Whatever options show, it'll show one for the mic. Has to.
Does on StreamYard? It was fine on here before. I don't know where it's gone.
Call Lady Shan. I never got my mic connected.
I know. But when I came on, not when I first came on, but then I started speaking to you, you said it was back connected. No?
No,
hang on, one
no.
sec.
See, we hear all that. We can hear all that because it's not connected. Everything you just
so I'm
moved.
just unplugging and seeing if I need to go again. 1 second. I don't know. You got any callers while I ruffle around?
I do got callers while she ruffles around. Let's go on out to
there I am.
A quick word from our sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by Big Rigs Trucking Agency, experts for all your insurance and trucking needs. For quotes and consultations, visit us at brtagency.com or contact us at 908-943-6918.
All right. Let me see who's out here. Adrian Rowan in Watertown, Wisconsin. What up?
What's good, Ness? What's good? I'm just excited for this press conference.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be any pushing, but I definitely think there's going to be some shit talking. I feel like Caleb's definitely took some shots that the new Canelo's going to have some things to say about it. So I'm one of the people, he definitely is going to curse Caleb Plant out. I think Caleb's under his skin. You know, obviously the PED's comments towards the camp and all that, I think that's really, really going to mess with Canelo in the fact that he's basically questioning his wins. So I think it's going to get pretty spicy, to be really honest with you.
I hope, man. I hope that Caleb, comes at him and says what he said on Twitter. That's how you promote the fight. Keep that shit going. I mean, Billy Joe did it.
I mean, they need to, Ness. He needs to. Think about it. This is his biggest opportunity. Let's not talk about whether he wins or loses. I mean, this is the most shine he's going to get. Like, I know about Caleb Plant. You know about Caleb Plant. A lot of the listeners who listen to this show every day do. But how many casuals really know about Caleb Plant or know his story? I mean, this is the time now he's in the limelight to really raise his stock because now he's fighting Canelo. Like, win, lose, or draw, as long as he doesn't retire afterwards like Billy Joe, this could just put him on a whole different financial level for a good next year or two of his career. So he needs to take this opportunity and really make the most of it.
And making the most doesn't necessarily mean winning, man. Like you said, if he gives a good account of himself, his pay grade still raises, and someone might be willing to pay him that. Like, you know what I mean? What if you lose and then, like, Top Rank is willing to give you some money to get in there with Berlanga, because they see your name being worth it for the young guy or something like that. So, how you fight definitely can increase the value of yourself and how many more fights you get.
I mean, look at Adrian Broner. He don't win shit anymore, really. And I mean, his mouth, his bravado, how many extra millions of dollars has that gotten him over his career versus if he'd have just been quiet and not had the personality he had?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Broner's a perfect example. He don't even win or put a good account of himself and still gets the job because of his mouth.
Exactly. And I mean, he's getting M's. They know they got to pay him every time he comes out, even if it's a bullshit fight. I mean, I don't even know if we can call him a gatekeeper. Maybe he's just stepping stone now. But, it's like, you look at him, he's still getting paid. He's still a big name. You still know you got to come out of your checkbook to get him to fight.
All right. Well, Adrian, man, thanks for calling in.
Cut it.
I don't know if you know, but we almost at 6K on the Border Wars, man. We have 5,915 so far and counting. Still people watching it technically on there live. And no, Lady Shan hasn't connected her mic.
I've done it. Did you hear it? I did. It just said to me, my laptop just said to me, connecting mic in settings. It's giving me the green light.
Really?
So I don't understand.
That's why I just heard that motorcycle drive by. Let me go out to J-Mat. You got that. Tell them, close your window. How about that?
So you
What
hate.
window?
I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? Where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. So official with it. Go and check the stats. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute. Get ready for the back attack.
Oh, good morning. How it sound?
You good? What up?
Toughest fight. Yeah. That narrative been floating around for years. The man ain't accomplished anything out of 147. He been fighting his whole career at 147. I mean, that narrative's so dead and tired. I agree that's his toughest fight at 147, but I ain't his most accomplished fight at 147. As far as Canelo and Caleb Plant, I definitely hope Caleb do get out there and talk that shit because it's going to hype the fight up and make the win bigger if he does upset Canelo. So he definitely should keep pushing Canelo fanboys to hate and love him on to get throwing the real talk in Canelo face. Canelo need to be called out on some of this bullshit. He's been allowed to get away with a lot of things in the sport in these past few years, and I just think Caleb Plant is the dude to do it. And Caleb Plant said he was never going to move at Canelo drum or his pace. He did it his way, and he got the fight. So he definitely should talk that big shit and what have you and carry it into the fight. That's all the topic you got?
That's it, brother. That's it.
All right, that's my call.
All right. We got Mr. PBC. Are you available? No PBC. All right, there he goes. Going out to Seattle, Washington.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife. And cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
What up? What up? What up?
Shit.
I hear you. What's going on, Mr. PBC?
Yeah. What's good? Shout out to PBC, man. It's a beautiful day in the PBC neighborhood. Can I get a PBC or amen or hallelujah? Because we got the bread and it's staying over here, obviously. And you should definitely delete that app, Ness. You're wasting $20 or $30, whatever you're paying. You could have been saving up to buy a Canelo fight on PBC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this ain't Netflix. You ain't gonna turn on the TV and be able to watch some rando fight and over there in the pond and stuff. This is top dollar, and this is where everybody wants to go. You know, I think I want to see this fight.
By everybody,
100%.
Who do you mean?
Well, PBC puts the best on. I mean, we got after this. I mean, what's after this? That's Deontay Wilder, or you know, it just gets real good around here. So, you know, I can't wait to see the press conference. I really want to see Caleb Plant get underneath the skin. It's so easy. You know, he's a drug cheat. He's this and that. He's with drug cheats. His favorite trainer is a drug cheat. His name is Roy Noso, if y'all didn't know. But I really want him to say, like, I could never lose to a white boy. That shit will be hard. That's my call.
But he said he never said that. He made that clear. He said he never said that. Joe Habib, what up?
Ness, I want to give Robert the Genius a shout out, man. That was fight of the night for him.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
He definitely did his
Lady
thing.
Chan, I love your new hairstyle. It looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I love that hair.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So
You got me blushing.
Neither one of you have your mic connected, but we'll wait.
I don't know what's. I can't. Chulo, I don't know what's happened to this mic.
Go to settings in Skype.
I have.
Click the word audio and video.
Just fixed it. How's that sound?
You sound fantastic. Look at that.
Okay, look. So look, I go to my audio settings and it says default communications.
No.
It doesn't. It only gives me microphone array Intel smart sound for digital microphones. I think that's for. I don't know what that one's
you gotta just go to first go to audio video in Skype.
I went there too. It gave me the same look. Okay, audio.
Do you see a picture of yourself now? You see?
Yeah, picture of myself. Yeah.
Under that it says choose background effect.
Yeah, choose background effect. Then it has microphone.
Click the little arrow.
Which little arrow?
Right there.
Oh, the little default.
No, click the arrow.
What arrow? Arrow that comes up.
You see the word. You see the word microphone, and then to the right of that, there's an arrow.
Yeah.
Click it.
Yeah. And it says default communications device or microphone array Intel.
All right, so try the other one, whatever you said.
Try the Intel one. That'll probably make it work.
Okay, and then it says automatically adjust microphone settings either on or off.
No. Leave that on.
Leave that on, so that's on. Noise cancellation,
but what does the arrow say now? The arrow should say the name of the mic.
No, it just says microphone array Intel.
Okay, but it's not connected. It's not connected.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is it a mic fault?
Yeah.
Is there a fault with the mic? Maybe.
Definitely, your mic is not connected.
So definitely the mic's not working.
Ness is very anal about sound. He could hear.
But he was okay the other day.
He could hear the hair on a rat's ass fall and touch the ground. That's how sensitive his ears.
I know. I don't understand because we've been doing okay. This mic's been fine. I don't understand why all of a sudden it's decided to. I'll sort it out. I got another one. I'll see what's up. Gosh, this mic.
Ness was cussing the sound people out at the Border Wars, man.
I was, bro.
Yeah,
that's how.
I can't stand as well. Yo, like, you're too low.
I thought he was gonna start tipping the tables over.
Bro, me and Enrique was about to fight, man, because it's like, bro, if you don't want to fucking touch the button, get out that chair, man.
Ness, whenever you check me when it comes to audio and video, man, all right, Ness, what do I gotta do? It's not even an argument, man, because I know you always have your shit straight, so I know you know what you're doing.
Dude.
So, Beeb, man, we were talking like, does it make a difference for you that it's not on Fox anymore, or is it the same, right? I think for me it's the same. It's probably going to be the same price. I think it's actually a better thing with because of the announcing cast, right?
Bring me up to speed. Where's it going to be now that it's not on Fox?
Showtime. They're having a press conference in a few hours.
I kind of don't like that because I want more people to be able to see it for the sake of the sport. But from my perspective, as being a fan, I don't care. But for the sports, for the sake of the sport, I'd rather it be on Fox because more eyes could see it.
Yeah,
we'll see. They do a better job at promoting stuff. I don't like Showtime how they promote things. I think Fox does a much better job. But hopefully, they could use Fox as well as a promotional platform too. So, maybe they can work hand in hand. I don't know. We'll see.
So you don't feel comfortable or more comfortable in the fact that Showtime has done the more successful pay-per-views throughout the years?
That's a good point, but I'd rather go with the larger audience because everybody has Fox in the United States. All you have to have is rabbit ears and you can get Fox. But it's going to be pay-per-view anyways. But I just like the way they Fox promoted the Wilder Fury fight. I thought they did a phenomenal job with that.
But even that fell short.
I still think 800,000 pay-per-view buys. Bob is saying that it when the digital was added in, it could have possibly done 1 million. I still think the numbers were good. So I was impressed with the numbers.
I thought the numbers were good as well, but we had
Trampler.
And he said otherwise, He said different. So I was like, okay. But
what do you think about Andre Ward in this whole scenario getting in Canelo's head? Do you like the fact that Canelo's talking just as much about Andre Ward as he's talking about Caleb Plant in this fight? That's part of the plan, I think. I think that's part of the plan with Ward. Ward and Virgil Hunter I remember during some fights, Virgil Hunter would be whispering in Ward's ear, talk to him, let him know he's in there with you, man. Talk to him, poke at him. Like that's part of the game plan to get under people's skin with that camp.
I wouldn't put it past them. What I will say is that I do like that Canelo's responding to it. I know one of his quotes was something like, they can all get in the ring. He said, bring 3 or 4 of them. So I like his bravado. You know, this version of Canelo is definitely more entertaining out of the ring. And for Ward, you know, it seems like he's building himself a payday, you know. Obviously, people continue to talk this Ward-Canelo thing. And as a Canelo fan, I'll take it because it's an easy win. You know, the guy would be 38, 39, trying to go back into training camp. Like, it's a gimme. I mean, I would be picking Canelo. I would be picking Canelo over Ward.
Yeah. Well, whenever someone tells you they retired because their body was breaking down on them, it ain't gonna get repaired. You know, while they're retired. It's just not.
Well,
so.
I mean, there is the argument that you know, that old phrase in boxing, oh, the time done me good. Time out the ring done me good. It allowed me to rest. You know, it allowed me to heal.
That's what David Hayes saying.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. Every injury I've ever had when it required like a surgery or something, I never got back to 100%. Never. I don't think they could either. You know, it's just they're beating themselves up worse than I've done over my years in athletics. So I don't know.
I got a super chat from Ken Stone that says, think Fox is leaving PBC. Less networks is a good thing. Oh, I totally agree. You know, one entity out the game is definitely better for us as boxing fans.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Showtime is definitely in it for the long haul. I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think Showtime's going anywhere. So this may make sense then. Maybe this is Fox's way of saying, you know, maybe there's no more money left in the Fox budget. When you think about it, right? All those fights that they put on pay-per-view this year, you know, maybe they blew their you know, their finances. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Because we know we're not going to be able to get Porter Crawford from the PBC side, right? That's going to be a top rank promotion, so I think the money may be gone.
I don't care. I rather, like the super chat said, less people doing boxing. Because now you got Triller, then you got Fox, you got Showtime, Dazn, ESPN. Now you got Sky, you know, and then all the independents, the Fight TVs. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say Triller, so that's 7 with Triller.
Oh, you said Triller.
Okay, well, 6 with Triller. And then you got all your independents, man. It's crazy. Hey, I noticed. I know you talked to Montero a little bit more than me. I reached out and he didn't answer. Oh wait, maybe he did. Shit. Oh, but he didn't. Yeah. I saw he took a fight. Did you see that shit?
Look, he looked good.
Oh, you watched it? I didn't get to watch it. I didn't see. I didn't know anything about it. I seen it yesterday on his Instagram.
If he joined Border Wars, he'd win the whole thing, bro.
What weight is he?
Oh, he was 210 for this fight.
Oh,
he's a heavyweight.
Oh, he's a heavyweight.
Yeah, he could get down to 200 if he wanted to.
But yeah, 210 is light for heavyweight, and he's not that tall. I met him in person.
He's 6'4".
No way. No? I don't think so.
He looks tall.
I don't think so. I believe he came to my appreciation night in Vegas. So him and his wife, or his girl at the time. And
Tiffany came?
I don't.
The Vietnamese woman?
Definitely.
Asian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So you don't think it's a legitimate 6'4"? You're saying 6'2",
6'3"? maybe 1. I didn't know. I didn't notice 6'4", honestly. But I could be wrong.
I'm 6'1". When you met me in person, did I look 6'1" to you?
Yeah. I remember us in Foxwoods. I remember in one of those casinos. Okay. So yeah, you look taller. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't remember him taller than Jennings.
Jennings is 6'3".
Oh,
no, Jennings is 6. I think Jennings is 6.
Thought he was 6'1", and he's a tall 6'1". I remember.
No, he's tall. Let me double check his height.
I think I
want to say he's 6'3", but I let me check. Yeah, I think he's tall, Bryant Jennings. I remember that. He's pretty tall. He's not that heavy, but he's tall. Let me see. See what they list him at. Yeah, he's 6'3", 84-inch reach. Yeah, he's 6'3".
That's what I'm saying. So then again, I don't remember, but anyway, that's still it was dope, you know. So it was a pay-per-view, right?
It was. You had to pay, I think, $15 for it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
We gotta get him on Border Wars.
We supported him. If you ask him to come on, he'll come on, bro.
Oh no, my producer already reached out to him. That's why I had said he answered back. But yeah, I want to find out all about what he did. I know he was fighting for a cause.
Yeah.
So
we had him on. We had him on last week. You know, he was promoting it, and you know, that fight was very special. Do you know why?
Why?
His brother died from a drug overdose.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that fight was for you know, for charity for that, you know, for people struggling with addiction and stuff. So that's why that fight had a lot of meaning.
How old was he?
He was young. He was like in his like late 30s. Yeah, it was gut wrenching. I remember when it happened, and I just told him, I was like, Mike, anything you need, reach out, man. But you know, Mike was really down in the dumps. He got up to like 240. You know, you could tell, like, you know, he wasn't himself when he was doing his shows and stuff, but yeah.
To brighten things up, I go to the comment section on his winning picture, and his like fight week picture flexing in the gym, and Tom Lawfer's in the comments like, damn, Mike, it looks like you've been drinking a lot of herbal tea.
A lot of haters was saying that Mike was on PEDs, man.
Tom Lawfer fucking said that in the comments. Bro, listen, he's not being tested. Like, you know, take a little HGH, you know what I'm saying? Get the spring back in the chicken.
Oh, yeah. No, you know we gotta do what we gotta do once we start turning the corner, man. We're on the other we're on the other side.
Honestly,
we gotta do.
Honestly, I never did none of that shit. But Mario always talks
I don't
about
need
it.
the Cialis or the Viagra yet, man. I'm just counting down the days when I'm gonna have to stop popping that shit.
Oh shit, man.
52, man. They're supposed to tell me that it goes downhill from here, man. Luckily, I'm still waking up at attention every morning, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's amazing. We going out to Keem the Dream. Are you available? No availability. We going out to Mike twice. Mikey twice. What up?
Nice
fire, man. Yo, and yeah, I was hearing y'all talking about the audio. Man, sometimes I got, you know, the AirPods on, I got the noise cancellation on, and like I got the volume blasting just so I could hear y'all. And I'm like, man, like all of a sudden I hear like the Skype call in the background blasting in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Or worst of all, like sometimes I'm hearing like, you know what I'm saying? What's that intro, that King Bone intro? Like, I'd be like, damn, man, I'm about to get tinnitus with y'all out here, you know what I'm saying? But just want to say I saw that joint. That joint was fire, man. But I'd be out here like, damn, man, I wish I could attend, man. You know what I'm saying? Participate. You know what I'm saying? Next year I'll be able to do that, man.
Where you from?
Yeah, that's my call, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm in Brazil, man. You stay forgetting.
Oh, you in Brazil? I stay forgetting, especially with a name like Mikey. I need some shit there like Silva or something like that, man.
But I'm not Brazilian, man. But I'm from Venezuela, man. But I'm just out here in Brazil, man.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna try to get into boxing out here just to get ready for Border Wars. But I'm gonna try to make that next year, man.
Let's
you know what
go.
I'm saying? I might have to You know what I'm saying? Dip towards Canada, you know what I'm saying? Make my way down, you know what I'm saying? But you all the way out there in Florida, you know what I'm saying? But
Word.
let's see where Border War's going to be. Word. But all right, man, stay up, man.
We actually leaning towards Florida, man. I got a few venues
Florida?
already.
That's a short plane ride, man.
Yeah, man. Florida, we leaning towards Florida because it's if we do the final quarter, it's gonna be a little colder, so Florida's warmer. You can make it a vacation. And,
you know who else I was very impressed with, man? I love Doomy. Doomy's a good referee, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good referee, man.
Yeah, he loves it.
Those ring card girls were really cute too, man.
It was only one. Normally we have 3 different sets.
Oh, there was one of them, right?
It was only one,
she
but
was
she was
really cute, man.
Yeah, she had the Botox and everything.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Botox.
She young.
On the
How
lips.
old was she? She looked young.
I didn't really ask her, you know what I mean? But she looked young enough.
She was the Beebs type, man.
I definitely seen your message. See
that?
He's like, yo, that ring card girl is slamming.
Yeah, she caught my eye, man. I liked her.
Yo, nah, you know what it was? It was the thigh gap. Everybody noticed that. It's like, come on, you know that's gonna like draw you in. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But
she was definitely built for performance, man.
Yeah, she was good for the job. She was nice on the eyes, and you know she wore the right outfit. Outfit was right, but let's go to Steve in Chicago.
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. You fight still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yeah, good morning. You hear me, Nuss?
What up? Sure do.
Hey, don't cut me off. Let me finish what I gotta say, and then you can respond. But you really gotta stop letting your co-hosts spread lies, because you know I know you want to keep them, but when you had a co-host come on earlier saying that PBC's broke, PBC's going, show me the proof. Like, why are we gonna sit here and spread lies? Like, show me actual facts. When Dazn was going bankrupt, I sent you a letter, an article, showing you that they were going broke. You know, I showed you proof. And I would say it in the chat, I had proof to back it up. All these guys now saying, I don't care really at the end of the day, whatever, but like, let's be a factual channel. Let's not go off of fiction or hate. Like, let's say what's really going on. There's nothing out there that's saying these guys are broke or they ain't got money. Why would they give Canelo his highest payday if they're broke? Like, does that even make sense?
Not
like, people
at all.
talk like they don't get common sense. Like, come on, man. Like, that's weird. That's like some real weirdo shit. Why would you give Canelo $40 million if you were going broke? No one said Dazn was going broke when they signed him to, what, $365 million for 11 fights? But then it went south. And I sent you the article to prove that from their paper, from the UK, from the Financial Times. So, like, let's not spread lies. Like, I know she's gone now, but, like, she was saying these things that, oh, they ain't got money, they're not making money. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. And then I'll believe it. Then I'll say, yeah, okay, you're right.
I don't think anyone's really going broke. I mean, the resources are there for all these platforms. I just think that in certain situations, maybe they're losing money. Doesn't mean they're going to go broke. But, you know, I think Fox may have done so many pay-per-views this year that they decided, hey, we're not going to pay for this Crawford Porter pay-per-view, you know? So that could be a factor. You know, Fox is never going to go broke, you know, and PBC is always going to find a home. But I just think, you know, at certain points and in certain situations, you know, these broadcasters are going to pull back on the finances and say, hey, no, we don't want to do this right now at this particular time. So I agree with you about the whole broke thing. I don't think, you know, Fox or Showtime or even PBC is ever going to be in trouble. I mean, there's always going to be a home somewhere for PBC. I agree with that.
The other day, some boxing did some numbers. I don't know what platform, but then they used that to compare it to other sports. Did you see that? And,
I did not.
And it wasn't a real difference in viewership for football and other sports on the same networks. I was actually shocked that, you know, like football's highest rating, I think, was like 5 million and some change. I thought more people were tuned into football than that.
Well, here's the thing. Did you remember when Bob was talking about when they came back during the pandemic, and I think they were doing like Tuesday night shows and stuff like that? And he was saying that, you know, that was the highest Tuesday night ratings that they ever got for that time slot. You know, when everyone was trying to downplay the shows that Bob was putting on, but people were still watching them because it was a pandemic and there was really nothing else to watch. So, you know, just because it was a pandemic, people thought that no one was really interested. But if you're locked up in your house all day and you can't really do much and everything out there is closed, then that could sometimes help viewership. So I think that was the case in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do something. We're definitely not doing the numbers of yesteryear, man. And I don't know that means that we're any less interested or that the sport is losing interest. But we definitely have to try something new. You know,
I think
it even seems like the whole exhibition thing is starting to fizzle as well.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I think the two factors contributing to the dip is the fight's not happening, the right fight's not happening at the right times. I think that's number one.
Oh, yeah.
And I think number two, you know, I think the fighters need to kind of put themselves out there more. I mean, you've said it yourself when you know, you're managing fighters and you tell them. I know I've had conversations with you and you tell these guys, put yourself out there. You know, you can't do all the work for him. They, you know, it's a two-man operation, right? You can't have, you know, the promoter do all the work for you, and just like the promoter, you know, can't make you do all the work either. So it's a partnership, I think, you know. And I think the fighters, you remember Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, all these guys were doing TV commercials and they were just putting themselves out there, you know. I think boxers, should do more interviews. I think they should try to get on like podcasts like Joe Rogan. I just think they should really push themselves more so than they're doing right now. No disrespect to Terrence Crawford, but you know, he's not a social butterfly. And I think, you know, if he was, I think he would be a superstar. I think a lot of that is because he's such an introvert, you know. I don't think that helps anything.
Yeah, man. Definitely doesn't help anything.
Do I still sound not mic'd up?
Nah, it's not mic'd up.
Well, then it must be something in the I've changed mics even, so I don't know. Must be something in this new laptop. I've got a new laptop.
We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Ness is just going to have to grit his teeth and deal with it.
Just for this one, I'll check it out. It's a new laptop, so I don't know what's going on now.
I can understand what you're saying. That's all that matters.
Good. See, he's someone that's nice, Chulo.
Yeah.
You need to take a leaf out of someone's book, a nice person's book.
I mean, what do you mean? I thought I was the nice person.
Ness is a tough love. Ness is a tough love type guy, man. He tells you how it is.
I'd rather do that, man. I'd rather do tough love, man. It's the truth.
Yeah, but let's don't do no love. How about that? It's so tough.
He'll give you a little bit. He'll give you a little bit.
Because tough love at least lets you know that I do love. Because I want to see you do the best and be the best.
Oh, bless. That sounded sweet for once. Not that it was pertained to me, but he means in general.
So, Beeb, what do you think about this Crawford fight? Remember Lady Shan said Crawford wouldn't take the fight?
Yeah, then I got to... Can I just interject? Beeb, can I just interject? I didn't think that fight was going to happen, because of before it was mandated by the WBO. When that fight was posed, Porter didn't look like he wanted any parts of it. They offered him up to 2.5 million. He turned it down. So I thought, you just don't want the fight. So when this happened this second time around, 6 months later, I thought the same thing. I saw his body language. I thought, nah, he don't really want this fight. But then a little birdie reached out to me, someone from the Porter camp, from the Crawford camp, and said this fight is definitely going on. They must have saw me on this show, because they reached out to me. They went, this fight is definitely going on, and Top Rank have put in, paid the 10 million. So I was like, that's how I knew. So I did a report, and I was like, oh, okay, I feel comfortable to say that this fight is happening.
So why didn't you do an apology video saying, I'm sorry to Sean Porter for saying he ducking because he didn't take 2.5 million when it showed that he was worth $4 million?
It's only worth $4 million because they need this fight to happen. It's the last hurrah for Crawford on the
That's such a poor way of debating. Like, you lose the debate, so you say now they need him. Come on.
Oh, I apologized to him 2 weeks ago on my show. Good. I thought he was gonna rematch Ugas.
Oh, Ugas.
I thought he was gonna rematch Ugas and fight for the WBA title, and then go after Spence. That's what I thought the plan was going to be. I thought he was going to withdraw from the fight. I was on the same page. I was pleasantly surprised when he took the fight.
He's a warrior, guys. I cannot believe you guys.
But I said to Chulo, get him on your show, and then I'll apologize to him.
I actually got his new number the other day when I seen him at the Trump fight, and I'm like, Sean, what the hell is up, man? I keep texting, I ain't getting no. He like, bro, you must got my old number, and when we check, it was his old number. So, yeah.
Okay, get him on the show, and I'll apologize.
Nah, you can make your own apology video.
No. You get him on the show and apologize. Otherwise, I just don't apologize. It doesn't bother me either way.
He wasn't on the show when you was discrediting him,
man.
I don't mind
being wrong.
Yeah,
but he's so adamant. Get him on the show then. Why can't I apologize him? Hey, Sean, just a quick chime in here. I thought you was ducking. I said that you was going to duck because of X, Y, and Z. Apologies, massive apologies. Glad that this fight's happening.
But Lady Shan, let me ask you something. He wasn't on the show when you devalued him. Why does he got to be on the show for you to give him flowers?
Because he probably, all right. He probably heard me on this show. Okay, so this is a message to Sean Porter. I apologize. I thought you was going to duck. I thought you had intentions to duck. You didn't look like you wanted the fight. I was wrong. And accept my apology. I'm glad the fight's happening. Ding ding. How you girl is Lady Shan Gun.
I thought Heyman was gonna get in his ear and say, hey, you know what? You don't need Crawford right now. We'll get you to fight with Ugas. You grab the WBA belt, and then you can fight Errol for 3 belts instead of fight this guy for 1. That's what I thought they were gonna sell to him over at PBC land. So that's why not a question of him being concerned with fighting Crawford or anything like that. I just thought it was they would have made it more worth his while from PBC side to not fight Crawford. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. That was my take. That was my take on the whole thing. Sean is a warrior. Eric, my co-host Eric said the same thing. He said, when have you ever seen Sean not want avoid a fight? He never has. So
I didn't think he was scared. And it wasn't that I didn't want the fight. I just thought it was going to be some semantics with network.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Heyman thing. I thought Heyman was going to get in his ear because Heyman loves doing those. Like all these promoters love doing these in-house fights.
Absolutely, that's business, man. You want
maximize.
to
That's why I thought that they were going to do that because
maximize your dollar. But wait, I got to read this for Lady Shan. They said, I just tuned in and resumed the show, Lady Shan, the goddess, is back. She's the true queen of the UK, and she's coming on spicy.
Did you read that? Because I cannot see that. Don't laugh.
I got DM'd.
Oh, you got DM'd. Okay. Well, Mr. DM, thank you so much for that nice message. You could have just DM'd it to me.
Look at you blushing.
I know I am. It's a blushful day today.
Let me get to who is this in the 714. Javier in Anaheim, California. What up? Javier.
What's cracking?
What up? Oh, it's not.
It's Artie.
It's Artie. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Artie.
Man. I know I'm Mexican, but damn,
my bad.
That's all good, my boy. You already know. Hey, you ever heard of a vato named Speedy Marius? You know who that is, right? Abner Marius' brother?
Yes.
Oh, hey, me and Speedy, that's my boy right there. We were in the last time he was in prison, he was with me. and that fool got hands. That fool beat up a CO one time. That was funny. Hey, but anyway, yeah, hey, and the CO thought he because he knew his brother, and he goes, hey, you're average bar. He goes, that's my brother. He goes, hey, can we spar? And Speedy goes, you don't want to spar me. And the CO goes, man, I'll put the brakes on you. So whatever. Hey, they put him up, and Speedy beat that fool up. But yeah, that's a lot of story. Shout out to my boy Speedy from Wine Garden. But hey, Porter's a dog, man. That fool's black skin. Y'all didn't know that? That fool got Mexican in him. That fool's a straight dog. That fool, man, I love Porter, dog.
Yeah,
and then
definitely the way he fight, he got that Mexican style.
And his wife's Mexican.
Yeah, and shout out to my boy Ness. You know, God is good, my boy. You already know how it is. You know what I mean? I always keep God first, because without God, man, I'll still be behind them prison gates. But you know what I mean? But shout out to all you guys. God bless you guys, and I pray you guys have a blessed day.
That's a breath of fresh air, Ness, huh?
Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Well, thank you.
Where's JT? I want to hear him call in, man.
He's not on, but J Mac is on. He already went to brother. Let's go to Hawk, Maryland.
Yo, you got me on there?
I got you on there. What up?
Oh, ain't too much, Ness. What's up, my brother? And what's up to the whole show? First of all, let me get a couple things off. The fight over the boxing match over the weekend, the great boxing match for that new company, I think it's called TBV. That was the best boxing in the weekend. I love that dude Chino, and I like that. One other thing, Ness, I told you about the Wilder thing. You did it, and y'all did it in your fight. They gloved up in the ring. You can do that, and it don't take long. He gloved up in the ring, your boy in there. But I was saying about Wilder and Fury, put the gloves on in the ring. Yeah. And another thing. Dylan White getting knocked out. Although I ain't gonna walk him down, knock him out by 8 rounds. He gets too tired too fast. And the big fight, the Porter Terrence Crawford. Everybody need to go buy it. Everybody need to promote it, get it bought. Showtime can handle it. They've been handling big fights for a long time, but we need to promote a fight like this, because this is the problem. Back in the day, Mike Tyson, even Floyd Mayweather didn't have the internet to blow up the to get fights. The best fighters fought each other. The big names fought each other. The problem today, why they don't sell on pay-per-view, because the big names only fight on the internet. They don't fight in the ring. So that's why you made room for the Paul brothers to come, because they don't know if the Paul brothers are going to lose or win. You know, it's like, who going to win? So that's why people buy it. But when you buy these professional fights, you know who's going to win already until these fights that's coming up. So everybody need to buy that Porter Crawford fight, no matter who got paid or what they got paid. I don't know why everybody worried about that for. But when they get in the ring, that's the fight that need to be bought. And then when they put out them bull crap fights, then they don't nobody go buy it. But a fight like this, everybody need to go buy it, because there's going to be two fighters fighting with maximum effort. That's what I believe. So who wins, I don't know, but yeah, you gotta put the money out for the everybody needs to buy the good fights, and then maybe we could get the machine to understand we ain't paying for them bull crap fights. But that's why the Paul brothers are able to do what they do, because you don't know if they're gonna win or lose, so it's worth buying it. But that's my call. Thank you, TBV.
All right. Damn. Breaking news. This just in from Star Boxing, breaking news. Joe Smith Jr. world title defense postponed due to positive COVID-19 tests.
Oh, no.
The highly anticipated WBO championship defense will be postponed due to Smith Jr. testing positive for COVID-19. The fight scheduled for October 30th, which was set to be officially announced this week and expected to sell out quickly, as we receive numerous inquiries coming from fans looking to purchase tickets. There you go. So Smith is out. That's crazy.
COVID is real.
Crazy. COVID is definitely real. Once Doomy got it, I was like, whoa, shit real.
Yeah. I had it November, man. It's no joke.
Shit.
Wow.
Yep.
Nash, you never got it, huh?
I'm immune, baby.
Neither me.
I'm immune.
Guys are lucky.
We Jamaican, me and Sean, you know?
We're Caribbean.
Yeah. The Caribbean blood, man. You know,
I
think it's the smoke of the marijuana acts as an antibody in the nose and the nostril area and in the mouth, so it fights it off. It fights it off.
What's mine? What's for me then? Because I don't smoke.
You drink tea. You got the herbal tea over there. You got Valdez herbal tea.
I hardly drink.
You're from the UK.
Tea.
You must drink tea.
No, I don't really drink that much tea.
You're from the UK. We must stereotype you.
No, the last time I drank a cup of tea was probably about a month and a half ago.
No, you're from the UK. We must stereotype you. You drink tea.
I know.
Every day at 12 o'clock.
My Monday.
First of all, let me say, I don't play Showtime to see you all there, not even putting a goddamn motherfucking effort. If I want to see two motherfuckers just fight, I pick up a fight with somebody in the street. Don't need that shit. You don't love that sport, my dude? Just move along. Gone. Fuck you. Next. What a great show. Thumbs up, donate.
What up,
Yo,
Georgie? Porgy in the building.
Mr. Gibbs.
¿Qué lo que?
Lady Sean.
¿Qué lo que?
What's going on, guys? Listen, I don't have a lot of shit to say. I just got one question. I want to know, the take that every single one of you guys. I want to hear from you, Bibbs, from you, Shine, and from you, Mr. Gibbs. You guys watch the UFC.
No.
Not as hardcore, but here and there.
No.
You know what's
I
going
do.
on.
I do sometimes. I do.
No, I don't.
I'll cop to it. Yeah, I watch it sometimes.
Never.
So, from what you know, Bibbs, how many fights in the UFC, which is a fucking more contact sport than fucking boxing will ever be, with all this grabbing and shit, how many UFC cards they be postponed, canceled due to COVID-19?
Yeah, I know enough about that. Yeah, it's not loads, not like boxing.
Very few. I think
True.
to my knowledge, was it like two fighters tested positive?
3 in the row. What's up with these boxing? All these people getting fucking COVID-19.
Yeah, what's the difference between them and
because we spar for real. We ain't like the UFC. We spar for real.
These niggas grab each other, baby. They
ain't sparring.
Each other
They ain't sparring.
Sweat on sweat.
They ain't
blood
sparring.
on blood.
They ain't sparring. Get out of here.
Yes,
No,
they,
but
What do you mean they
they're grappling this. They're grappling every day. They're rolling around on the mat. They're touching each other more than boxers are. He's right.
It don't make no sense. Really think about it. Something is wrong with all this COVID-19.
I'll tell you why, Georgie. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what's going on. You know how Dana White is very involved in what goes on in that promotion over there, and he put out the first COVID protocol.
They don't even get vaccines.
They don't mandate it, but he does strongly urge them to get the vaccine. But also, let me just make a point. When the whole COVID thing kicked off, he was still doing shows because he was the first person in his organization to put forth that COVID protocol. And people were taking that protocol in other sports and using it. So Dana White has been very proactive throughout this whole pandemic, and he did a good job. My hat goes off to him. He did a good job.
So he got the golden model, Beebs? That's what you're saying? He got a golden model? He got the standard?
He put a good protocol together, bro. And that's why he was able to do shows when everyone else... UFC was the first to come back. Out of all the sports, UFC was the first.
I take that. If that is the case, then we should adopt that model, because we having too many cancellations that look kind of funky up in here.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's my call. Everybody support the channel, donate, and I'm outie.
So you believe that conspiracy, Beeb? You buy into that? You
what,
think
the protocol?
You think that boxing? You think that boxing is using COVID to an advantage to cancel fights that they see that aren't lucrative?
I'll tell you why I don't believe that. Because my brother was in the hospital for 11 days because of COVID. That shit made me realize how real it was. So I will never accuse anyone of faking COVID. I went over this before. Nobody is gonna doctor a medical record. If someone you send a sample, whether it be blood, a swab to the lab, nobody is gonna doctor that and lie. It goes to the commission, gets reported to the commission. So I don't see how it's possible to fake a COVID test. I just don't see. To me, it's virtually impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible. I know. I know it's not impossible. I already got people that I shouldn't say more, but no, it's not impossible.
Well,
no.
There could be errors, but no one's
No, not errors. You can pay people and get your shit.
Well,
what you want it to be.
I don't know if a doctor would do that. So,
I do.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
I know people that. Yeah, I know. I had a friend that needed to have to say that he didn't have COVID so he could leave Dominican Republic and come back to America. And he paid money, got his certificate, and was able to get on the airplane with it like that. Yeah. And I know it the other way round, that if you have got COVID, if you don't got COVID, to make it look like that you have got COVID, to certify that you have. I know it, and that's for facts. So yeah.
I've talked to doctors, and I asked them, and they said it's not worth risking my medical license, because when you send those, but a doctor is reading the. I have a doctor. When I got my test back, I got it sent to me online. It had a doctor's name in front of it. He read that result. He was the guy that read that result. And for me, it's unfathomable that a doctor would put his medical career on the line, his license, and it's a felony as well if you get caught doctoring medical records. I don't see how a doctor would make it worth his while to do that. There's just too much.
How do you see when people have got COVID and they need the certificate to say that they haven't, and they do it? Who signs
I can't speak to that, but
I can. That's
know,
what I'm saying. My friend did it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm not going to challenge you on that. I'm just saying from what I've seen.
But your friend did it from DR, like, you know.
My friend did it from DR.
Exactly. And then that's a third world. That's a third world country, though. So, you know, those doctors are more willing to put their license on their line.
Yeah, I don't know how heavily things are regulated there. I just know in America, people are gonna do 25 years in prison for something like that.
Okay, and then what about here? If you need a certificate, like I could get a certificate to fly tomorrow. If
but not from a doctor. But not from a doctor.
That's very easy.
But you won't get it from a doctor, though. You won't get it from a doctor.
You can get those cards. You can get those cards.
Yeah, but you're buying a card in the black market. Ain't got nothing to do with a doctor putting his license on the line.
We're not saying that. But those
all the different ways of that you can corrupt.
Oh yeah, people are counterfeiting those. She is 110% correct.
Absolutely, in New York, all over, there's absolutely fake COVID vaccination.
You can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference.
But my thing is,
she's 100% correct on that. I will co-sign that.
But my thing is, those people are not doctors, though. That's
no,
different.
You're right.
We're debating two different things. But anyway, moving on. Let me go out to Oklahoma. I got AMG in Oklahoma. What up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? Lady Sean, Beeves, what's up?
Hi, y'all.
What's going on? How you doing,
Good
brother?
afternoon. Oh, morning still.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for this presser. It's supposed to be at what time? At 1:30 Pacific, right?
4:30 p.m., 1:30 Pacific, yes.
I'm hoping that Caleb brings that same energy. Like, I want him to. Hopefully, somebody asks, like, oh, fuck your whole camp type of thing. I like that because that's what he said on Twitter. So I hope he gives that same energy, builds up the fight.
I hope I'm going to be so wrong about this fight. I hope this fight is competitive, more competitive than I anticipated. In regards to what
Georgie Porgy was saying, I just think Dana White probably has like way more control than anybody does in boxing, right? Yeah, boxing is, like you said, it's the Wild Wild West. It's not the same thing. You can't really compare them.
You can't compare the two
at all.
What else? What were the other topics? I can't remember.
Just one today, man. We kept it simple. Canelo's that big.
Yo, and let me know. I'd like to get some more information on the co-host deal.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
reach out to you.
You know, you
through,
reach out to me, man. But you know, it's 9 a.m. to 12, man. So you know, if you got to be available. I need people that are available.
Any applications?
Do I reach out to you on Instagram or what?
Are you available, Beeb? Because you know I would love it. You know what I mean?
Are you paying them?
I just need reliable people,
Are you paying
man.
them money?
You know what I'm saying?
Paying them money?
Of course.
For them to be reliable?
Of
no,
course.
You're not. No,
of
you're
course.
not.
Of course,
no, you're
Lady
not.
Sean.
You can't expect people to be coming here Monday to 7 days a week or Monday to Friday and they're not getting paid.
They do, Sean.
Ow.
They do, Sean.
Ow.
If I had the time, I would do it every morning. I actually enjoy it, man. I'll be honest. I would do it every morning.
I love, bro. I did nearly a 6-hour show yesterday just on Border Wars.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. It's good promotion for me, man. It puts my face out to people who ain't gonna see me. So that's the trade-off for me.
Yeah, it does. But at the end of the day, when you're asking people that are giving up so much of their time, like this gentleman that wants to know about it, how long for free must he do?
I do pay people, Shan. I don't know if you've heard.
This is like an internship.
I don't know if you've heard me.
Okay.
No. But Beeb, I do pay people. I don't know if she's.
I know you do. I know you do.
I keep repeating that.
I know for a fact that you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not in the loop.
I know that.
I'm just saying.
I made money here when I was working.
Lucky you.
When I was an employee.
Oh, look at Shan. Look at Shan.
Lucky.
Shan, are you trying to tell me something, Shan?
Can I make some money?
Shan, are you trying to tell me something?
Shan, I cashed in my stock options already, Shan. I cashed in my stock options.
I pay in love.
Shan.
I don't mind doing for stuff. I don't mind.
Shan, once you get that mic situated, then we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Everybody gotta go through a little bit of like what do you call it? Like a trial run, you know, so where you get your equipment, we see how you react, you know, we see can you take the comments, because that's what it is, you know. Sometimes
you know what the biggest challenge is, Lady Chen? Yeah. These callers will try to really get under your skin. Yeah. Like these guys will call in and they'll attack me, right? But
no, it's the other way around for me. The callers are usually the callers are usually really nice to me. It's the people in the chat that are punks. But the callers are nice.
The chat is brutal. The
chat's brutal, but I'm cool about it now because I just ignore it, which is a shame because people are hitting me up in the chat saying hi, Shan, and then when I look at it, I have to ignore people because if I say hi to them, then the rest of the punks come through, and then so the good people, the bad people spoil it for the good ones.
No one can disagree with you without being hostile. That's the problem.
Yeah. But don't worry, I have my mic set up tomorrow. Money, dinero, por favor.
Let's
Gracias.
see. Get that mic right. Get that mic right.
Oh, and also, soon there's gonna be maybe another new development as well. But
they'll keep coming. They'll keep coming.
No. With Shannon Chulo, we keep it on ice for a minute. Chulo knows what I'm talking about. New development may be coming through like the motherfucking woo.
Ooh, like the woo. Damn, you just lost me with that one. I don't fuck with the woo.
Yeah,
you a Woo fan? Why? Oh, because you said you lived in Staten Island for a little bit, right?
But I'm just saying, the other thing that maybe, the other thing.
Yeah, what?
The other thing.
Yeah, no, girl, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, I thought you said you didn't know what I was speaking about.
That's my idea. That's one of my favorite, long loves and passions right there. So believe me, I know exactly what you're talking about. I take hints. That's what I'm saying. I can multitask. That's what I need. I need more people like me. I could take your hint. I can multitask. You know what I'm saying?
You can. You can multitask.
People can't do that, and that shit is
You don't sleep. You don't sleep, Chan.
I barely sleep. I'm doing 3-4 hours. Listen, sleep is the cousin of death. Either you want to grow or you don't want to grow, and you can't do that if you're sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. But
I used to talk to this dude at 3 a.m, bro.
Bro, I'm up every day, man. Every day.
Up at sometimes 5 a.m. I haven't gone to bed still till 5 a.m.
Yeah, no, Shan, I noticed that you have a schedule yourself that's pretty unorthodox because you're already 5 hours ahead of us, and you know you're on at all times. You know, so
it's crazy. Yeah.
We
But
got
it's 'cause you love
Brandon.
something.
Brandon in Cincinnati. Brandon is crazy. We still haven't met Brandon.
We've known Brandon for a long time, haven't we?
Duffel bag with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow.
He's an alumni Brandon, isn't he?
Line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Damn, 80% of the people think Canelo's winning.
Of course he is. We already gone through this.
Are you
already.
picking Plant, Ness?
I'm leaning Plant, man. It's been so long since he's been in there with someone that can actually test him. You know, Brandon, your mic isn't working. You know, plus the slickness. He's better than Laura to me. But yeah, we hear you. Go ahead. Take off.
Yeah, what's going on, Ness? What's up, B? Hi, Lady Shan, how are you, beloved?
What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, blessed and highly favored out here on this truck, trying to get it, you know. But I ain't got too much on the topic, man. I'm just happy the fight's going down. Hopefully COVID don't fuck this up or any other fights we got coming up this fall.
Don't jinx it.
Cause we got a nasty lineup, but I doubt we gonna get all of them. I think COVID gonna, you know, rear its ugly head and fuck some of this shit up for us here soon. But other than that,
don't say that.
like I said, man, Bud and Porter, I'm gonna keep saying it. Anybody want to take them bets? I'm here, man. Come take some of my money. Bud a bum. He fight bums. Take more money, man. Motherfuckers went quiet with the Bud talking out of these fights getting made. But
Did you say Bud's a bum? Did he say Bud Crawford's a bum?
No. Yeah.
I think he's criticizing the opposition. He's criticizing the opposition.
You scared me. I was like, whoa. Yeah,
baby, take the cotton out your ears, baby. I'm a Bud fan, but I'm talking about all these.
Me too. I'm a Bud fan. No cotton in the ears though.
Talking about all the detractors who was talking shit for all these years. That now these fights getting made, they silent. They don't want to take my money. But other than that, yeah. I kind of caught the hint of what you're saying. So next, you and Lady Shan got a relationship show coming up. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I heard the Untitled Jay Benitez paid for Shan. Shan was talking pretty spicy on there, man. I like that side of Shan. You know, I love Caribbean women anyway. So yeah, if she gonna be talking spicy like that, I'm all for the relationship show, brother. So you and Shan need to make that happen. Other than that, let me get back to finding these fucking cars and getting this bread. Y'all take it easy.
All right, look at Shan blushing again. I don't know how we gonna do a show where you always blushing.
It's just a blushful day today. You know, it's one of those things.
Not afraid to show her emotions. That's a good quality in a woman.
He wants me when I'm harder like this. He's like, oh, yo, man, yo. And then when I'm like being like my girly side, he's like,
what do you want to do? Come on here with Timberlands on and stuff?
Yeah, he do. Even though I got them, but my Timberlands are.
You want a roughneck on here, Ness? Come on.
Nah. I'm just teasing her. N.O., are you available? N.O.
N.O. is not available. It's a no for N.O.
Keem.
Oh.
What up, champ?
Here we go.
Champ.
What's good? No intro, Ness. What's happening, bro?
You faked me out, man. You faked me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
Ooh, what's good, bro? What we talking about? Who gonna win this fight? What's going on this morning, bro?
Yeah, we talking about the fight, the press conference, the fact that it's on Showtime now and not Fox. Press conferences today at 4:30 p.m. Eastern
Standard Time.
All right. Well, this should give us like what that is, the all access and everything. That should be on the way then, right?
I mean, hopefully they gave a 4-part series for the fucking Jake Paul versus Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, so this should be like a 5-part with an epilogue and shit or something, huh?
Yeah, something.
Fucking
like
Jake
that.
Paul got all that shit. So yeah, man. So all right, so it's on and popping, bro. I mean, I'm rooting for Caleb Plant, bro. It's just I don't know, bro. I don't know if he gonna beat Canelo. I don't know. Like even if it's a close fight, they're gonna give it to Canelo, bro. So it's kind of hard. It's hard to lean towards Plant. You know what I mean? I want him to win though. I think he got the skills, bro. But at the same time, Plant never fought anybody like Canelo either. So I'm kind of torn in between the two. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's up with I heard Brandon call, bro. He talking about this Bud talk and all this shit, bro. But it's like, no, I'm not really getting too many bets. Like people saying Bud gonna stop Porter. I mean, I got money on the line for that. I got money he don't stop Porter. You know what I mean? And it's like, let's get it. Like I'm accepting all comers. You know what I'm saying? That's like, what you think about that?
But your bet is only that he don't stop. Your bet ain't who wins. That's what his problem is. He's like, now dudes only want to go stoppage.
But check this out, dude. That's if you arguing with me and you having an argument, right? And you keep telling me Bud gonna stop this guy. You don't want to hear no other outcome of the fight. So I say, let's put money up. Yeah. I mean, you see where I'm coming from now?
Yeah. So
now, I'm not just coming in saying.
So he not confident. He not confident.
That's what I'm saying. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm saying, you see where I'm coming from? I'm not coming there at y'all right to fight me. Well, I bet he don't stop me. No, you telling me now it's gonna be a stoppage. So I'm saying, let's put money up. That's how best go a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like either you confident or you not, bro. Either he a killer or he's just a good boxer. Let's find out. Yeah, and let's make it interesting while we figuring it out.
I'm definitely in agreement with what you're saying. If you telling me, you know, Bud is about to stop Porter, and I'm like, I bet, put money on it, and you say, nah, let's just bet the win or the loss, then yeah, you're not confident no more. You was just talking. But
that's all I'm saying, that, bro. You see when sensible minds think alike, bro. If you're gonna argue me down, well, let's bet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. What you say, ladies? How you feel about that?
About what, the Caleb Plant thing situation?
Nah. What you feel about?
Sorry.
How do you feel about someone telling you that?
About the betting.
Yeah, that like, okay, Bud is gonna stop Porter. Bud about to stop Porter, and when you like, all right, well, let's bet that Bud don't stop Porter. You like, nah. Let's just bet that Bud wins. It's like, oh, what's going on? You know?
Well, they don't have the full confidence. I would bet that Bud stops Porter.
You wouldn't bet that.
I'm betting that.
You would bet. You would bet that empty pockets. You ain't putting no money on that shit.
I'm putting money on it.
Yeah, you trying to put money on a betting site. You ain't gonna take none of this straight money out. There's a lot of callers that'll take that bet all day.
I'm going to New Hampshire and bet and going up to Seabrook and using the New Hampshire sports book.
That's odds. He getting them odds. See, let me go out to my mans and them.
One of the fighters is gonna lose, and no matter what, Don King's gonna win.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's in America, man. That's enterprise. I didn't write the rules. I revolutionized the pay scale in boxing. I paid fighters more money than anyone in the history of the sport. That is a true fact. You know what I mean? That has been done. So when only I can be guilty of is hitting them in the head with $100 bills, giving them dignity, pride, and a lot of money. So now whatever it is more than what they could get from any adversary of mine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be with me.
Yeah, shout out Tabo, Riddick Bo, Bo Mack, Bozy Ennis, Bo Jackson. It's Bo and Bama. How y'all doing today?
Bozy Ennis, that's new. You threw that in there.
You know I gotta throw the Bozy Ennis in there. Even though Virgil Ortiz gonna take that you know what I'm saying? I still rock with the Ennis crew. But against Virgil Ortiz, nah, it ain't happening. It's gonna be too much of a bumpy ride for Jerron Ennis. I don't think he can hang like that. I think his suspension will blow out before he make it to the finish line. But yeah, I heard somebody trying to bet with the Bud Crawford fight, and this is where I come in at. Call your bluff. It's whatever you want to put on it. I think that was NO. With all due respect, it's whatever you want to put on it. You ain't got to cry and complain no more on the show. Bo here, and it's a go. You feel me? So whatever you want to do, just let me know.
But what are you
Whatever
saying?
You want.
What are you saying?
I got Bud with the stoppage. Bud stopping Porter.
Okay.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever he want to put on it, call back in, text Ness, whatever. You know how we do Ness. We put it in escrow, and when the fight happens, it's on.
It's on.
It ain't really too much to talk about. I ain't gonna be complaining and this, that, and the other. In the meantime, just let me know what you want to put on it. I'll put my money in escrow. I got Bud with the stoppage. It's a go.
Go see.
Shout out Don King. Shout out Roger Mayweather. I'm out.
He out. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. Is it lemon breezy? What do they say? What is the saying?
Easy peasy, lemon
squeezy.
Squeezy. That's it. Yeah.
All right. We got Brandon Counterpunch.
Yo, Ness, what's up? Can you hear me, brother?
We hear you.
Man, this ain't no, don't do that, man. Don't come in here painting these false pictures, making this get with your movie on, bro. You know we got a bet already on the knockout. I don't tuck my tail and duck no fucking smoke.
Oh, yeah, wait, you and him got a bet already on Bud knocking him out?
Yeah, big homie came in this bitch in front of this move. I got a knockout handicap bet with him and JT. So I ain't never ducking no smoke. I ain't tucking my tail, bro. He just called in like like we won already locked in for a nice little bet. I put that on the table for them on the back call weeks ago. Before the fight got announced, I said I'll give y'all the handicap. So he know it's already on the floor, man. Don't do that, and I'm gonna take your money, bro.
That's crazy.
Don't act like niggas is scared. I already got a bet with you and JT. My cash app is $ Handsome Heaven Sent, and I need my money, man. As soon as this fight go down, he getting stopped. That's my call. You got a friend in me, a fellow truck driver, and you the big homie. So I know you good for what? Truck driver to truck driver. I need some of that money. But yeah, that's my call, bro. I'm looking for some straight bets because I already gave out the handicap bets. Just in case something is happening, he don't knock out. I'm trying to cut it.
Let me get to J Mac Counterpunch. What up?
Let me clear the record. That wasn't for Brandon. That was for me. He was talking to me when he said that. And I love how you put it in the universe. I told you I was going to bet you. I just was deciding how much I wanted to bet. But since Bo want to take, I don't want Bo to steal all your money and stuff like that, because I'm going to do a nice substantial bet, which I was just trying to figure out I was going to do like 5, 200, 300. I was just waiting till it get close enough for the fight, but you putting out here like people scared to bet you. You got a bet locked in. We could lock in something now, then we could go up. But I already told you I was going to bet you when we got close to the fight. So don't be putting out here like a nigga scared to bet you. That's my call.
Well, NO stirred the pot. We going to JP in Long Beach. What up?
Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
Yo, good morning, y'all. Beeb, Chan, Ness, what up?
What up?
What's up?
How's it going, Jay?
All right. Oh, man, it's all good. Ness, fantastic show this weekend, man. I'm so proud of Border Wars. I feel like it's mine or something. I'm proud of it. And, I'm looking at it because I'm looking at the shit like, let me get in where I fit in. Because I feel like Jordan secured him a bag before this thing go to Netflix. I've been around TBV too long to not secure me a bag. So I want to talk about, I want to do the Jim Gray, dog. I want to hold down the fighters in the locker room after the fight. And I'm willing to put some investment in for that production with my own money just to make that a part of the Border Wars event.
So you mean like locker room interviews?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before and after, however see fit. And then I'm willing to put my own money into that investment for the production if need be. So I'm trying to get in where I fit in before it take off.
All right.
Let's talk about them details, though.
Info Joe.
What you say, B?
Oh, Info Joe. I love Info Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's my man. That's my man, Joe, over there in the tux and turtlenecks and shit. And, once TBV take off, Joe got a bag. You feel me? So I'm trying to get in here before it take off, man. That's all it is. What's going on with Tiafimo, though, man? Didn't that thing get pushed back again?
Possibly.
It did, man.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's ridiculous at this point.
I don't understand that. Damn, that's strange. I mean, it makes me think like there's just no ticket sales, period. Like zero. We know it's not a pay-per-view event, but I mean, there's just must not be any gate either. And do we have tickets on sale for the Wilder Fury fight? I'm happy that I finally seen some promotion for this NFL Sunday on a football game, so I know it's going down. So, is the tickets released yet?
They've always been released. They've been released
tickets
for months.
Yeah, they've been selling tickets for a while, man. You late.
Oh, okay.
They've been released since like May.
Yeah.
Well, how'd they release them, but they didn't have a date set?
The date
they did
set.
when they had the July the 24th date or something.
Yo, but the date has been set for so long. I don't even know what you mean.
All right, I'm out the loop. Ness, one more quick thing, and Beeb add on to this. Ness, I know you had got down into like 217 or something at a point fighting that heavyweight.
Yeah.
We seen Wilder in his last fight being 212. Now he's going up to 240. I just want to ask you guys what you think about. That's nearly 30 pounds in the difference in between one fight. What do you guys think is going to be the difference? You think it's going to be an advantage for him or what? That's my call.
I mean, I don't know about an advantage, but I don't think it would be a disadvantage. I think that heavyweights they're not lightweights, so they don't need to be that agile. Like Wilder's already agile enough, if not too fucking agile. You know what I mean? And he needs that weight because when Fury leans on him, it was taxing. It was taxing. It drained them. You know what I'm saying? He definitely needs to find a way to counter Fury's body weight.
It's not going to make a difference. He came in at 231 the last fight. It's all about his legs. Fury leans on him, but your legs are tiny and can't take that weight. And it doesn't matter. You could be 250, but if your legs can't take that, it don't make no difference.
Yeah,
and you do need to be agile. He needs to be agile for Fury. He do. So I think if you've got great boxing fundamentals and are lighter, you can still win the fight. I don't think he should be bulk. It doesn't fare him well.
Yeah, he's never carried a lot of weight, so he's not going to be able to just snap his fingers and be able to carry 240 overnight. That's not his natural weight. I like him at 220. I think that's a good weight for him.
I mean, he's looking like he's moving well with that weight. You know what I'm saying?
He looks solid.
He
Yeah,
definitely looks solid. And
but it's the legs.
Yeah, but that statement doesn't really make sense. That's just genetics, Shan.
Yeah, that's his genetics.
So genetically he's at a disadvantage.
No, but
that's
just because no, that doesn't mean genetically he's at a disadvantage. That just means that genetically his legs don't bulk.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem in the sport of boxing. You need a good low center of gravity so you can plant your feet. And when you're on the inside, you can hold your square. You don't want people pushing you off your square, bro. That's the point I think Chan is making. I don't want to put words in Chan's mouth.
I agree with you. I agree with you, but to
and be agile. I don't think him having that weight. You know, people say, when fighters are heavyweights, there's no good or bad. There is better weights and bad weights for heavyweights.
Everybody has an optimum weight. Everybody has an optimum weight.
What I'm saying is this.
I know what my optimum weight is.
What's your optimum weight?
This is
205.
This is my only argument. My only argument is just because you don't have muscles on your legs doesn't mean your legs aren't strong.
Well, his legs ain't strong.
But here's the problem.
They haven't been at 240.
If you're gonna bulk up and you're gonna be top heavy and you don't have the legs to support that, then you're going to be in trouble.
But again, you're going,
even though your legs are small.
But you're going off visual, Beeb. You're going to sit here as a former bodybuilder. You're going to tell me that just because your legs don't have muscular density, you're not strong?
No.
Come on, man.
No, here's the problem. Here's the problem. I'm sorry, Chen.
No, you go, Beeb.
Everyone has what's called fast twitch muscle fibers and slow twitch muscle fibers. And everyone has a different distribution of those muscle fibers. By looking at him genetically, he does not have the fast twitch muscle fibers in his legs. He has it in his upper body.
Yeah.
So blasphemy.
I'm just telling you.
Think about Bermane Stiverne Wilder 2. Look at the juke move that only a football player could do. Wilder did to Bermane and knocked his block off.
Because he's nimble.
That's fast switch to me.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
He's quick.
Look at the level of
At 1 second, I'm on your left. The next second, I'm on your right.
But that is agility. That is called agility. That is not Mike Tyson fast switch muscle fiber explosiveness off those legs. No. He's not pushing. If him and Fury lock up inside,
he's going to be drained.
He can weigh 260. And Fury is still going to be physically strong and hit him on the inside.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
And you're talking about Bermane Stiverne versus Fury. Different level of opponent.
Hold on, I think we got a super chat counterpunch they're telling me, notifying me of. Let's see who gets to cut the linea. Looking at counterpunch for my boy Eno. Tigre. Counterpunch for you. For Eno. Eno, are you available? Eno, are you available?
Yeah, I'm back now, bro. How my audio sound? You hear me?
You good?
You heard me?
Yeah.
Do I sound like you heard me?
You heard me?
Sound like Lady Shan, like my accent sound like, bro. I'm gonna have to fly to the UK like unexpectedly one of these days. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You heard me?
I heard you.
But look, bro. I got a lot of these ball fans agitated now when you come with the real, cause you know it be a narrative put out that like since the fight made, everybody like going running high and jumping in their closet and they cutting the music down low and they listening. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the case. It's the same. It's the same smoke. Everybody know where I stand at. And Bama Bull, you can holler at me on the back call. Cause I don't put no money in no escrow. My word is my bond out chip.
Oh shit!
I ain't never had money in no escrow.
My bond.
You understand? Everybody
try signing the mortgage in your voice.
They paid me. That's my call.
Is he from New Orleans then?
Yes.
Sounds it.
Yes.
Oh, I thought as much. Yeah, I do like their accent. I like the New Orleans accent.
I got Majid in Ohio.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube and YouTube members and Patreon for something. I don't remember what the topic was. I'll be getting lost in the conversation. What's the topic?
Canelo Plant. The fact that it's on Showtime, not on Fox anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Showtime just trying to recoup some money, I guess. That ain't nothing big or a surprise. PBC got the fight, period. So it is what it is. But hey, man, I got a question, man. Is there like out of any of these American fighters, do they think that any American fighters are good? That's just my question for everybody. That's all I got, man.
Oh, of course there's a lot of good American fighters. Who said there wasn't?
It's just because
He's in the chat a lot.
Quite a bad state.
No. He's in the chat. He's in the chat a lot. So you know the chat is toxic. It's always UK versus US.
Doesn't mean there's bad US boxers. No. Just the state of US boxing right now is not in the greatest.
Yeah, it could be better. It could be better.
That's all. Yeah, we're just not getting the fights that we really want. So hey, it's annoying. All right, guys. Can I just ask a question? Wait. So the weigh-in today is at what time?
4:30. Is a press conference. 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
I mean the press conference. Yeah, 4:30.
So that's 9:30 your time.
9:30 my time. I got a show at 10:15. I was just wondering if it would conflict.
You should do a recap show on this, Lady Chan. The presser.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I got a show tonight at 10:15. Beeb, you're always welcome. It's a panel as well. Like,
okay. I'll definitely I'll join in.
You know what? I tried to come. Somebody was like, way before meeting you, maybe about 2 months ago. So I was like, oh, come on this channel, Beeb. Like he's like, come and speak in the chat or maybe on a panel. I went there and I was blocked.
Oh.
On my channel?
On your channel, I'm blocked. Go and look. I'm on the block. I've never been on your channel before. Went there and I was.
I wonder what you said,
No,
Lady Chan. I wonder what you said.
Acting
all innocent now. Acting all innocent now.
I've never been on his.
Of course you have.
I'm gonna unblock her.
You don't randomly.
I'm gonna unblock her right now, man.
Don't
That's
say that
disgraceful.
the Beeb randomly blocks people.
I don't block
Beeb
anyone.
doesn't block a soul.
I had no clue.
Beeb doesn't block a
You know,
soul.
I gotta start taking all them wrenches away because them dudes suck, man.
Yeah, I took all the wrenches away on my show. I think 2 people or 1 person just has a wrench on my show.
Yeah.
And there was.
Yeah. So you went over there and you said nothing is what you want us to believe.
No,
that's your story.
It was about
that's your story.
I knew I was blocked because I got invited. I got invited to come over by one of your subscribers who's my friend, and it was like, come over.
Who, Maestro invite you?
Maestro.
I love Maestro.
And then you know when you type in the comments, but you got it on the TV, but it didn't come up, and I was like, but the comment, we was all having, it was all a good conversation. I think you guys were talking about.
Nah, I'm being told that they seen you in the chat, and Beeb was talking about AJ, and you went off.
No, he wasn't.
You went off. You went on a
There
tirade.
was no go off. I was like, yo. I was like, yeah, I must be.
They
blocked,
said your fingers was on fire from all the chatting. Let me get to California.
I did an AJ show the other day against AJ.
What's
AJ
up,
and
Donald
Usyk.
Banks?
And we was fine. By the way,
going on?
First thing I want to say, hi to Lady Chan because I've never been on here with her on the panel.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's a good thing that you got a lady on the panel. I like how she has a lot of good things to say, and I like how she give you a run for your money. I like how she don't back down from you. That's good. Keep her on the panel. Put her on the payroll too.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
I enjoy hearing her go at you. That's a good thing. We talking about Plant and Canelo. I mean, we all know that more than likely Canelo's gonna win, but I'm the type of guy to where I'm gonna look at the fight and go, who do I think is gonna technically win? I think Canelo's gonna win. But would I take like $100 and put it on Plant to where if this $100 can turn to like $1,000 or $1,500, I'm optimistic. I do those type of things. I'll know that Canelo's going to win the fight, but in the back of my mind, I say if for some apparent reason something goes wrong and Plant wins this fight, I'll be saying to myself, "Fuck, I should have fucking threw $100 on that." So I'll throw like $100 on it, and if for some mysterious reason he wins, then I'll be getting $1,000 or $1,500 off of my 100, and you know, but that's just how it is, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the Usyk and AJ fight. I mean, I think that AJ's gonna win the fight, but if for some reason something goes wrong and AJ does not win the fight, I want to win money because for something like that to happen, I feel like I need to win money off of it. I don't know. Do we know the complete reason why the fight is not on Fox anymore? Because I feel like they're not putting the fights up that people want to see. So I feel like at some point, Fox is like, we're losing too much money. We're not making no money. I mean, what is the complete reason? I mean, I know we can throw out a lot of reasons on why we think it is, and I can say what I think it is, but do you have the complete legitimate reason on why it just all of a sudden got switched?
No.
Okay.
But I think it's the reason that you said. I think it's the reason that you said.
They're not making the best fights that they can. They're just kind of just throwing shit together. I think that I'm gonna see if there's a betting line somewhere on one of these things where I can put some money on Crawford stopping Porter. And if he does, it'll probably be like a late stoppage. It'll probably be somewhere between like 9th and 12th because I'm pretty sure that Porter is going to give Crawford everything that he can give him as long as he can give it to him. And then I think later on in the fight, Porter's going to start getting hit with a little too much. And I think Crawford is definitely going to look for the kill to get him out of there. You know what I mean? Because, we know Crawford, how he is. He's just a mean guy in that ring, But if Crawford stops Porter, oh my God, he's really not going to get that damn Spence fight at all. They're going to have so many more fucking excuses on White.
We going to Stone Bone Boxing. What up?
What up? What up? What up? Hey, yep, did bet on that. We was back there, man. I was shocked when he was talking about don't nobody want the bet. I was like, damn, if I'm not correct, him and Brandon did bet. I was there. Him and J Mac was discussing a future bet, trying to figure out the money. If I told him if Islam allowed me to gamble, I'll put up the whole bag. But they don't really want to bet, man. He just want to talk about people that don't want to bet when he got bets on the book. So we about to see a stoppage, and that's what it's gonna be. And don't listen just because somebody say, "Hey, I think," just say if I say I think Wilder gonna stop Fury, but if I was to gamble, I'll bet Wilder to win. That don't mean that I don't think he can stop him. That just means I'm gonna bet smart and not just bet with my heart. Like, you use your head, use your brain. And when I watch Fox anyway, Fox feel like in the office, you know? Like it's so corporate, so buttoned up. But when I watch Showtime, I get that out the office feel. It feels more intimate, more personal, more I think the writers at Showtime really the writers at Showtime really look into your background and they really go into that. Whereas Fox, they look like they got a script about your life and they read it during the filming, and that's the show. But Showtime kind of go in depth. They give you different camera angles to show your facial expressions to certain questions. It's a different feel. Like HBO and Showtime are better at producing boxing program content to go with the fight than Fox, in my opinion. And I don't really care. I look at this as a power move for Steven Espinoza, less than a failure for Fox. Wasn't it a bid between the two companies always to who gets what fight?
It's always going to be that way.
So this Steven Espinoza made a power move, and he said, "Hey, I don't care if it is one fight. I got the backing, I got the people," and he made the move. So let's see what happens.
Damn, someone did block her. What the fuck is that all about?
I told you. You think I lied?
Oh my god! I gotta take these wrenches away. There's like 54 people blocked on this channel.
Rough House Boxing. What up?
I've been blocked months ago. I didn't.
What's going on with it? That's
fucking disgrace. Disgraceful.
And the other two panel members over talking me. What's going on with y'all?
What's going on? Going on. I said, what's going on? Sorry.
Hey, not much, man. Hey, I want to take it back, man, to something that was brought up in the show. Yeah, I want to take it back to something that was brought up a little earlier in the show. And first, I'm gonna ask a question, and then that question is gonna either destroy my next statement or it's gonna give it a shot of steroid, HGH, whatever. My question is.
Go ahead.
My question is, like, say me and Beeb were negotiating to fight each other with boxers. Does it have to be stipulated in the contract that if I contract COVID or Beeb contracts COVID, we test positive, we have to show proof to the other camp that we tested positive?
I'm sure they're gonna want at least a positive COVID test, but I also can see people taking other people's word for it. At the end of the day, you've been working with XYZ for so long. I mean, are you really questioning them?
Yeah, you got to.
Well,
I
was gonna say if they're not obligated to show a positive COVID test, then I absolutely believe, without a doubt, that some of these fighters will use that as a means to duck or get out of a fight. That question was posed: do you believe people are gonna start using COVID as an excuse? If you don't have to show proof, then I absolutely 100% believe that some fighters will take advantage of that to get out of a fight.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in real quick?
They would have to show proof. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The reports do have to go to the commission, so the commission will see the medicals. That's part of the fighter's medicals. Two weeks before the fight, these guys do the medicals, and COVID is part of the medical protocol now. So the commission will get the reports. So and again, I don't see why the commission would lie. It's not. What do they have to gain by lying?
Right. Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then all right, that's what it is then. But
I don't know though. There's always loopholes because I feel that some people be lying.
Yeah. I'm a believer when it comes to medicals. Unless I'll tell you ways of getting out of a fight medically. You could do what Ryan Garcia did. You can claim psychological, right? Because you can't really. there's no clinical way to really diagnose someone except just by a visual, just by talking, right? There's no CAT scan you can do unless you're dead. You can do an autopsy on someone.
You can go to the doctors with the mental health, like your psychologist should be able to. There should be still a form for that, a medical.
Oh yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's very easy to get that.
Right.
You can go to the doctor and say my wrist hurts, right? He grabs your wrist and he twists it. And you go hey, this guy can't fight. He's got an injured wrist. They could do an X-ray and all the bones could be fine. They're not gonna do an MRI unless you're gonna get operated on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can fake injuries like that, but when it comes to blood tests and people swabbing you and that shit going to labs, that's different. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack the call. Go ahead.
But no, you answered it. You answered it.
I'm gonna give him extra time, I'll pay for it.
Hey, and as far as this fight coming up, man, I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm on the edge of my seat, ready to see it, man. I got this fight, bro, a lot closer than most people do. I understand that Canelo hasn't fought. Caleb Plant hasn't fought anybody like Canelo, but it's the same is true the other way. I think the same way that we're saying that Porter is going to be the test for Bud Crawford. I think this is going to be one of the best tests in a long time for Canelo Alvarez in terms of fighter with skill.
That's exactly what I've been saying. That's exactly what I've been saying.
Lady, Chan, Ness is influencing these dudes. Ness is influencing these dudes.
Man, I've always
Ness is selling wolf tickets, I'm telling you.
Wolf tickets, oh my.
Ness is selling everybody. These callers are buying Ness's wolf tickets.
Bull crap.
Hey man, y'all acting like Canelo is y'all acting like Canelo scheduled to fight me or something. Somebody that ain't never boxed before.
But he's scheduled to fight someone that's close to you, Plant.
Oh my God! No respect. No respect.
You would be a 6-1 underdog just like Plant.
You'd be a 6-1. Yes, thank you. Come on, it's Plant. Let's stop being silly. Canelo's beating Hall of Famers. Stop it.
You being silly, man.
Hey, That's crazy as cat shit, bro.
I want to hear people go, Plant hasn't fought no one like Canelo. Well, Canelo hasn't fought anyone like Plant. No, he hasn't. He's fought elites.
Hey, man, the fight's coming in a matter of days. Let me see how many we got. I think I put it on the countdown. Rough House, man, thank you for calling in. Let me see. I think I got a countdown for the Plant date.
What is it, November 6th? It's November 6th, right, Ness?
Yeah.
You guys are wilding out here.
Canelo, 46 days away, man. We almost there. Damn, that's still a long fucking time,
that's
bro.
That's long.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on Fury.
Yeah. I'm focusing on
Fury Wilder's 18 days away.
Chan, people in the UK care about Fury Wilder, or is what I'm hearing about true, that no one gives a shit about that fight?
Minimal people care.
No buzz, zero buzz over there.
I would say out of 0 to 10 on buzz.
And they're going crazy.
It's probably about a 1 on the buzz.
And they're all going crazy for Joshua this weekend, aren't they?
Yeah, it's gone mad.
Joshua is a machine when it comes to that media. I'm telling you, people love Joshua.
They just love him. They've got a whole tunnel in the underground in that you can walk through in King's Cross. I'm going to go there in a bit.
You should take some pictures. Take some pictures and post it to Twitter.
I am, and it's just all Joshua training.
Oh my God!
It's amazing! It's amazing. People just stopping and looking. It's amazing. They don't have anything like that for Wilder or Fury.
I've grown to appreciate Anthony Joshua more over these recent years.
You gotta like the dude. He's unproblematic.
I have to give him a lot of credit, more so than I've ever given him before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why is that?
That's appreciative.
Why is that? Because Shan's on the show.
I like how he's been conducting himself through the rough times, through thick and thin.
Look at Chulo, hate him. Look at Chulo.
Look at Ness. Look at Ness. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's already thinking it.
JT.
He's already thinking.
He hates some people like
thinking
it.
nothing.
He hates it. Look at the face. No, look.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
No.
I'm never use medical.
Look, Ness, look. Put the lip down. Put it down.
He's trying to think of some negative things to say, but he can't.
No, I'm just waiting for you. So I'm just trying to go to his intro.
So basically, you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment.
Oh, look. He said no. He said he just hopped on, so my bad. Go ahead, Lady Shannon.
Yeah, Ness, you love him too. Don't worry, people can like AJ. It shouldn't hurt you.
AJ is my man. He just signed a career-long deal with Matchroom. That's breaking news. I forgot to tell y'all.
Really? Are you being serious?
Let me do that. Hold on. This just in from Matchroom Sports and Eddie Hearns. AJ signs a career-long deal, which translates to he is with Matchroom until he retires.
So does he go over to Dazn then?
I mean, that Matchroom and Dazn is two separate things. Matchroom is a promoter. Dazn is a broadcaster.
I think he's still doing pay-per-views on Sky though.
Yeah, no, this is his last contractually with Sky.
Oh, with Sky? This is his last Sky fight?
Yeah, so this is why I'm confused. So does he, although he's with Matchroom, does he then go on to just only being shown on Dazn is what I'm asking.
He could still be on
like
Sky.
Like I said, he could still be on Sky. That's what I'm saying.
So why don't they just say he's just staying on Sky? Like, why do we still got to guess?
Because they're probably trying to get Dazn and Sky in a bidding war.
He could probably do both.
Oh, so they're just saying, yeah, he's still always going to be with Eddie for the rest of his life.
He never had a long-term deal with Dazn. He was always on a fight with Dazn anyways.
He was always
so maybe he'll just continue doing what he's been doing. It's worked so far. Why change it?
I think he should stay at Sky.
Well, let's see. Whatever happens, happens. But that looks like we got to go to my Jimbe in the building real quick. We got Jay Miller with a super chat that says, so is Canelo still top pound for pound if he loses? Since you guys think Plant's a bum, everyone says he's fought no one, so I guess Canelo KOs him, right? Yeah, right.
That's about right.
Yeah,
right out there within the 9 rounds.
Yo, you won't take that bet, Beeb. You won't take that bet. You won't take that bet. I know there's callers that'll call in right now saying that Plant makes the 12 rounds. Doesn't get knocked out.
Oh my! Really?
Doesn't get knocked out.
Oh, I love that bet. I love that bet.
Listen, Jacobs didn't get knocked out, bro. Jacobs had no chin.
Better than Plant. Anyway.
Jacobs had no chin. Sergio Mora put Jacobs down. Dimitri Prague put him to sleep. And you telling me that Canelo couldn't even put him down?
Look what Canelo. Look at Golovkin Jacobs.
What about it? He went down. Golovkin showed you who got power. Canelo don't got that power.
Jacobs won that fight, I thought.
It don't matter who won. Golovkin showed you Jacobs got no chin. I put him down.
Boop. Got up. He got up.
But he went down.
Boop. Canelo couldn't put Jacobs down.
That's my point. So how could he put Plant down, let alone stop him?
Because Plant is Plant.
Nah.
Jacobs is Jacobs.
You're right, Lady Shan. Plant is planted on the floor and going nowhere.
Plant's getting
going nowhere. He's rooted into the ground.
This is a 168-pound version of Canelo.
9 rounds.
Exactly. And this is a 205-pound version of Plant that sucks down to this weight.
No way. He's not 205.
Bro, do you know he spars Andrew the Beast Tabiti? Come on.
Canelo's sparring heavyweights.
Canelo,
yes, he does.
Pity pat with Frank Sanchez. Get out of here, man.
Going to war with Frank Sanchez every day.
Plant on the other hand, spars with Jeremy Milton, who used to train with Justin Gamble.
If Canelo sparred you and you're a big lad, he would hurt you in sparring.
Oh yeah? He would hurt me?
So be quiet. Your ribs would be fractured.
Whatever.
You be quiet.
You just
with them body blows, your ribs would be
you wouldn't spar Canelo. Would you spar Canelo?
You wouldn't.
He's too little for me. He's too little for me.
Yeah, that's just the easy way out. He's too little. Más pequeño. Sí. No.
Chisora too small. Chisora too small, man.
When you sparred Porter, did Porter have heavy hands?
Yeah. But that was like my first time ever sparring. That don't even count. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Porter's gym, I think it was in 2019. I was slim too. Oh, actually it was 17. I was nice and slim because it was right before that fight in LA. And I was sparring the Rockstar. And when Porter came in with his bat, he like, yo, who that? I had to take off my headgear. That's how in shape I was. But he didn't want
You
no
were in
rounds.
shape. You were in shape back
He
then.
didn't want no rounds that day. He knew
You
better.
you got lean.
He knew I wanted some get back. Nah,
Yeah, well, Pequeño. I called him Pequeño. Pequeño, small.
See, that's what you get for always being a hater.
It's for you to spar him.
Canelo's like 5'6", Lady Shan.
No, he's 5'9", but anyway.
5'6" to me is like.
Yeah, he's 5'9".
He's like 4'10" to me.
He'll still smash your ribs in.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
I got like a 7-foot wingspan. When I go like this,
wish.
I block everything.
You're American Eagle.
I block everything.
You fool.
Just little squat. You know what I'm saying? Canelo couldn't. Canelo couldn't.
That's stupid.
I'm telling you. Listen. I sparred Dion Nicholson, the Equalizer, when he was undefeated, and he's a cruiserweight. Canelo ain't got cruiserweight power.
I didn't say he had that power. I just say he's sparred.
Knocked out Kovalev. Look what he did to Kovalev.
Oh yeah, 175.
Yeah, 175. Not cruiserweight.
How much did Kovalev weigh? How much did Kovalev weigh the night of the fight?
I sparred with Mike Polite Coffee, man. Canelo ain't got Polite Coffee power. Mookie B says, "What up, Nesto?"
Coffee.
I definitely got that bet with Plant. He ain't going nowhere. Best bet on the fight. That's right. Best bet on the fight. He ain't going nowhere.
I can't wait to see it, and then the next day come in.
I can't believe y'all think he getting a stoppage, man.
Billy Joe Saunders never got knocked out either.
Yeah, and I said he wasn't going to win either. And
Billy Joe always showed he was fragile though. Like, come on, man.
When?
Mentally in the press conference when he said, "No, me and you get knocked on the same night." When he told Chris Eubank, you seen that right then and there. He's mentally weak.
No, stop going
mentally
back.
weak.
Let's go to how he was with Canelo.
Listen, if you guys. If the Wilder detractors can bring up his mental and the AJ detractors can bring up his mental, then we can absolutely.
You go before you.
It doesn't matter.
More recent fight than the
chink in the armor.
So you're saying when Billy Joe Saunders entered that fight, he was mentally broken.
I'm saying that any man who tells you in front of the world that he can be beat not only by another man, but that same man would beat him and someone else on the same night. He's not mentally there.
Okay, so moving along swiftly, what happened when he was gearing up to fight Canelo? Did you see that he was mentally weak?
Yes. Why do you think he asked for a 24-foot ring? That's a man that knows I don't want to be hit. I'm a fucking pussy.
Whoa!
It's just because he's
I'm worried about being hit in a fight. I'm allegedly being paid to fight. But I'm worried about being hit in the fight. So I want a bigger ring. Let's stop it.
I couldn't care less.
Fragile.
What about Plant not taking that fight on the 6 weeks notice?
Listen to me.
Exactly.
The man wanted. What about Plant not taking a fight on 6 weeks notice? Of course, he knows his worth. He proved you guys wrong to have this conversation in the
nothing.
No, of course not, because your knowledge in boxing isn't there. But to have this conversation in retrospect makes no sense. He's the only 168 pounder getting 10 million. No one else got that. No one else got that.
So you're saying that Billy Joe Saunders, before he got in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, he was already mentally psyched out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And Plant is superhero, isn't he? Of course he is. Yeah.
I'm not
Ness,
saying he's a superhero.
I am really hoping you're right.
I'm not saying
I'm
he's
really
a superhero.
hoping he's wrong, because he will be.
He's
and
wrong.
I want Plant. I really do want Plant to go the 12 rounds, and I want it to be a good fight. I hope you're right.
I remember when you and I used to work together. You was the guy that can break down a fight. So let's ask you some questions. Are you telling me that Canelo isn't flat-footed?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I don't think flat-footed is a bad thing in the sport of boxing. I just think it's a particular style of fighting.
Okay, so can we agree?
I don't think every fighter has to fight.
Can we agree? Can we agree that the flat-footed style makes it difficult or more difficult than traditional stance to get out of offensive danger?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Wow, I'm gonna have to bring on some of these coaches.
He makes subtle moves. He pivots out very well. he slides his feet.
No.
Fight on his
yeah, but you're speaking of Canelo. What I'm saying is in general.
En
general is the wide stance of a flat-footed fighter.
He doesn't have a wide stance.
Shit, come on, bro. We're gonna have to pull up some like highlights. Are you serious?
No.
All right.
I can name several. Marvin Hagler was a flat-footed fighter. Roberto Duran was a flat-footed fighter.
All that's gonna work against him with Caleb, who can fight on his toes.
Yeah,
Caleb is Ali in this picture. He's on his toes all day.
What did Sugar Ray Leonard say? What did Sugar Ray Leonard say? What was the famous words of Sugar Ray Leonard? What did he say?
No clue.
He goes. At some point in the fight,
you gotta stop.
You gotta stop moving, and you gotta hold your ground, and you gotta fight.
And that's when that check hook comes into play.
Like he did in the Hagler
That's
fight.
when that check hook comes into play. And guess what? Canelo and Gennady exchange hooks. Gennady ain't nowhere near as fast or as big naturally as Canelo and Plant.
Who hits harder, Plant or Golovkin?
You're assuming Golovkin because he had knockouts at 60, which is 8 pounds less. And keep in mind, Gennady respected those 8 pounds. That's why he never went up to 68 to fight Ward. And he's never been at 68. Never, ever.
As good as Golovkin was, in my opinion, I think he was overrated. But I think he was still a good fighter. Now, when you say someone's overrated, it doesn't mean that you're saying they're not a good fighter. It just means that they weren't as good as perceived. That's like if I'm a B+ student and I say I'm an A+ student, it doesn't mean I'm a bad student. It just means that I lied about I over-exaggerated my grades.
Let me get to this super chat from High and Low.
Sometimes you have to let the guys just argue it out between themselves,
High and Low Sports Centrum says the boxing voice is more. And then up next we got Roland. Roland, what's going on, my man? Shout out to you. He says, unless Plant... Where are we? Uh-oh, he might have more than one. Where is it? Unless Plant starts. Where is that? I want to screen share it.
I really want to be wrong on this one.
I'm going to have to just read this one, Roland. I can't find the screen share.
You're not wrong, babe.
Oh, no, I'm reading the wrong person.
Because I'm buying the pay-per-view, Lady Chan. I want to be wrong, so it'll be worth my pay-per-view.
We get longer fight. Yeah.
You will be wrong. You will be wrong. Listen, compare the style. Footwork. Who's got better footwork, Laura or Plant?
Honestly?
Yes.
Lara, in my opinion.
Hold on, time out, B.
I thought Lara beat Canelo.
Okay, and that's fine, but remember, he can't have better footwork than Plant. When time out, just think about it. He was getting caught. He went down 2 times versus fucking Angulo. Yes, he got not a lucky shot, sorry God. He got a straight left hand and it ended the fight. But Angulo put him down twice. You don't have good footwork if Angulo puts you down twice. Angulo cut the ring off. You guys, you got to be open-minded. It's not about winning a debate. It's telling the truth. How was his footwork better if he was getting caught? Hurd caught him. He couldn't get away from Hurd. Listen, no disrespect to Hurd. Hurd started with Keystone Boxing locally in the DMV. He wasn't an Al Heyman creation. He got discovered by Al. He was a club fighter, guys. Like, you're kidding me with this Laura great footwork. Bullshit. All right.
I think he had phenomenal.
Let's compare offense to Laura. Let's compare offense to Trout. Let's compare Trout's offense to Caleb's offense. Let's compare their hooks. Like, it's a totally different fight, dude.
I don't know too much
Totally
about
different
Caleb,
fight.
You thought Plant's footwork looked stellar against Caleb Truex?
My man, look at the way he pivots. Sometimes he pivots and ducks.
You do know that Plant really doesn't move a lot. He uses subtle movement. He got
wheels.
He steps around his opponents. He pivots out. He's not circling guys on the outer perimeter of the ring.
He's got wheels.
So he's not a guy that moves a lot.
He's got wheels.
He moves subtly. He has good balance.
You guys are gonna be so shocked. You know what it is though? I've had access to so many of these fighters since 2012 that most of them turned pro.
And you developed too close of a relationship with them. They got you biased.
And you hear it. You hear it.
That's a bad thing.
Listen.
That's a bad thing.
The same way they tell you, B. The same way they
virtual high five.
Virtual high five.
Yeah. No, you don't get no virtual. Yeah.
The same way.
That's why I can't. That's why I can't fall in love with these fighters, Lady Chin, because I can't do it.
But think about it. They're counterparts. B, do you believe that Demetrius Andrade is good?
I think he's overrated. I think he's a good fighter, but I think he's overrated.
So what about the fact that his counterparts all believe that he's great? Does that matter, or do you think they?
I respect everyone's opinion.
No, but my question is, does that matter, or do you think that they're personally influenced?
Some of them could be correct. Yes.
All right, fair enough.
Some of them generally think that, and generally think that.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful when you make blanket statements with all due respect, because not everyone beats to the same drum.
I hear you. Listen.
We love you here.
Listen,
I love you.
Listen.
Yeah,
I hear you. I just feel like I've interviewed.
There's gonna be outliers in every situation. Nothing's ever gonna be 100%. But if something's 70%, 75%, that's enough to sway me to a direction.
And that's what's swaying me. I've heard enough fighters.
You're inspiring me right now. You're inspiring me right now. I want to believe you.
I've heard enough fighters in enough interviews tell me that Canelo Plant is good. People know Canelo Plant. That's my thing.
No, they don't.
No, see, you're thinking.
They don't.
Listen,
they don't. Honestly,
Shan,
the people that know
you're
it's
thinking
such a small amount.
And I know that, but you misheard me. You misheard me. You think I'm talking about the world? No, I'm talking fighters. They know Caleb. They speak highly of Caleb. The way people speak of Andre.
Those are his inner circle. They're supposed to speak high. I speak highly of you.
It'll show, and that's the thing.
Even though we know the quite.
I've known you for freaking how many years
and
now?
And there you go. 12
years.
And someone else. And someone else. B.
You know how many times people tell me things about you and I have to defend you?
Exactly. Exactly, Beeb.
Even though they're telling the truth.
Exactly, Beeb. You getting it? You getting it? You getting it now?
Even try to go around
you see?
We like
Ness. You know how I defend you?
Beeb, you just made the greatest point. Chulo, checkmate, and be quiet. Because there's people that will say a load of shit about you, and maybe they're right. But guess what? Camaraderie, my G. We will still say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
You know how I counteract all the criticism about him? People will say, "Oh, he's rude, he's this, he's that." You know what I say to them about that? I said, "No, you just don't understand. He's passionate about what he does. He has high standards, and sometimes he comes off the wrong way. Chan, listen to this one. Listen to this one. His delivery could be better, but once you get to know him and you know why he is that way, you learn to accept.
Exactly.
That's what I say.
So that's my argument.
Mean he's still not a rude son of a bitch.
But that's my argument, though. But that's my argument, B.
Take the time to know someone, to know that their bad traits are not that bad, But at the end of the day, what he's saying is correct. You are rude, you are arrogant, but we love you. It's all good.
And you guys just made my argument. The same way that the public is talking bad about Plant, there are people in his inner circle, like you guys are in mine, that can defend him and say, no, he's a very good fighter. You will be surprised. Same thing that you're doing for me. I win. Again, checkmate. We're going to J-Mac with the counterpunch.
Yeah, J-Mac, let's keep it real out here. Do we all cap for everybody?
I'd rather have an objective observer, not someone.
Let him get his counterpunch, guys.
I just want the truth. I'd rather you dislike me for me and not like me for being fake.
Tell me I suck so I can get better.
Better. Me too.
That's what I do. People don't like it. But J-Mac, go ahead.
Yes, you suck.
We hear you.
What's up, Macadocious?
They got multiple topics. One was the flat-footedness. That she was right. That can be exploited. I won't cross them right quick. Demetrius Andrade is not overhyped. I disagree. Lara definitely has the better footwork. If you got Benavidez fighting Caleb Plant footwork will get exposed in a fighting a matchup style like that. You're talking about Jared Hurd, who put a bunch of guys on that can move around the ring good. and he made a lot of guys look like that. So using Jarrett Hurd and his ability to take punches and absorb punches and just cut dudes off is a bad example. And Gula was a punching bag. He didn't care about putting his face out there. He had no technique, no form. He just wanted to get in your chest. And Lara was trying to counter him, and he didn't give himself enough time. So, yes, he did get caught in the fight. So you got a good example. But let me argue your point with Canelo with the flat feet in this right quick. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're running out.
Okay, yeah. Let me make an example.
Oh, and you're breaking up.
Audio's bad. Worse than mine.
Yeah, you're breaking up anyway, so you know.
That's horrible because he was about to drop some knowledge. I could tell. That sucks when that happens.
I mean, it's funny that you call it knowledge. So it's funny you call it knowledge when he agreed with me about the flat-footedness. You see what I'm saying?
No, he agreed with me about the Lara. He agreed with me about the
Lara.
Lara.
He agreed with us about Lara as well.
I needed him to agree with me about Lara. That's all I needed.
I got a super chat from Roland Curtis that says De La Hoya called out Floyd Mayweather for $100 million today on TMZ. I don't believe De La Hoya, but I do believe Trilla. They're thirsty for fights. So they've been throwing money. They've been throwing money at everybody. They literally paid Evander $6 million for that.
Are they paying everybody though? What about these people that are complaining they're not getting paid?
Mike Tyson.
No, Mike Tyson is the only one that's complained. And remember,
Roy Jones too.
I mean, I don't see anything. I mean, I didn't see anything on Roy. I see Hunter very happy. You know, he announced that he's got a November fight. You know,
how much
Jake
did they
Paul,
pay Hunter for that 3-fight deal? I should have asked him myself.
I thought it was a 4. I thought it was a 4 fight, but I see Jake Paul didn't complain either. Or neither did Ben Askren. You know, so
I think they're bad for boxing. I thought they was initially going to be good, like have a fresh little bit of fresh air. But now what I've seen they're about, it's pants in my opinion. But you won't agree with me.
Well,
because you like Triller.
No, it's not that I like. It's more about we'll see what happens now.
He likes variety. He likes variety.
They got out. Peter Khan is out, so we'll see who they bring in to replace him. Peter Khan used to be a boxing manager, still is a boxing manager. He manages Amir Iman, obviously Kambosos, and there was a conflict of interest there. He managed Kambosos and he influenced that company to overbid on a fight that he has a fighter, so he's getting that check regardless. But
that's a good point, Ness. That's a good point.
He's out now, so let's see. Do they bring in a Lou DiBella who had a ton of experience with HBO? Do they offer him this job and at the same time look at it like, yo, Lou, if you take this job, you also have a bunch of fighters that we need. We need real fights. And Lou has heavyweights for Michael Hunter, let's be real. He's got Stephen Big Shot Shaw. You know, he's got co-promotions with some of the Salida heavyweights. So, you know, he's got the gold medalist. What is it? I can't pronounce it. Help me, Shan, the one that won gold.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Come on, guys.
Hang on, what's this? Sorry,
Jakalov, Bakatov.
He's got Elvis Garcia too, Ness.
Get out of here. He's the one. Oh, Garcia. Not Rodriguez, though.
No, Elvis Garcia.
Oh, you mean the Mexican one. Yeah, but he's going down to Bridgerweight. That guy, he's tucking his tail. Come on, get out of here.
What weight? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You a Mexican and you a heavyweight. You don't lose weight. You stay a heavyweight because that's rarely seen. You're a hot commodity. I mean, Areola made a career, out of being Mexican in the heavyweight.
Oh, you're
division.
saying Garcia's going, Elvis Garcia is going down to cruiserweight?
He's already fighting at Bridgerweight. I got a press release on it. I'm going to pull it up. Hold on.
That Bridgerweight's stupid as well.
Which Bridgerweight? 210, Ness?
WBC is out of
Bridgerweight is, anything above 200 to 223, and then 224 starts from heavyweight now.
Oh, it's a 223?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's so stupid.
You could say 224. You got to be over 224 to be heavyweight, so I guess it is stupid. I thought it was going to be a good thing, but all the other sanctioning bodies just was like, no, we're not rolling with that one. So it doesn't look, Alan Babbage would fare well there, but
Babbage is fighting my boy.
Yeah,
man.
he got a fight coming.
That's a good fight to make a name for himself versus the Australian. What's his name?
I just have seen it on.
His name is Lucas Brown.
Lucas Brown.
Lucas Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad fight.
Hang on, did he fight Lucas Brown?
For an
Oscar
8-0 fighter,
Oscar Rivas
that's a
and
good
Brian
fight.
Jennings are fighting for the cruiserweight, the Bridgerweight
Yeah,
title.
bro, that's been rescheduled twice already.
Yeah.
Hang on. Did Dillian White fight Lucas Brown?
Of course.
Yeah, he knocked him out. He knocked him out.
And he's the protege of Dillian White. Babbage is the protege.
So
of
did
Dillian
David
White.
Allen.
It's just interesting to see that, how he's kind of
that guy's a fun guy to watch, though. I like his person. He proposed to his wife after his last fight, right?
Well, he proposed to his girlfriend. She was his
girlfriend.
wife.
Yes.
Girlfriend.
Our poll.
Now she's his wife.
Our poll is.
Are they married?
She's his fiance now. She's his fiance now is the term. But right now, our poll is at 51% that Canelo Plant will have that same energy at the presser tomorrow.
I think he will.
I'd love him to.
I think he will.
Because it'll make it fun.
Hey, listen. Make no mistake about it. Caleb Plant's not a punk.
At all.
No, it's not.
He's not a punk.
At all.
But you're going to hear him, it's Canelo. I want to hear what Canelo, if he said, you want baby, you want baby. Let's see how Canelo's going to be, because Canelo's the type of guy that he may not even say much, but he will take all of the abuse, and then when he gets in the ring, just break your eye socket. So let's just see what's going to happen.
We need Brian Custer, man. He'll spice it up. He'll ask Canelo. Like, Canelo.
I like Brian Custer.
He'll be like, Canelo.
I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy about Ray Flores.
I mean, he does well, and there's a lane for him. It's funny. He's been getting so much work. He's on Triller. He's on PBC. He does the UFC Fight Pass.
Did you ever interview him, Ness?
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. I had him on my show once. He's a really nice guy.
JP, did I ever go to you? I feel like I didn't go to you. Long
I don't
Beach.
think he said he was ready or something.
And I know, I know I didn't, because you and him are like virtually engaged.
Oh,
Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
I'm on my low. Go ahead. Crazy.
Okay, I guess not. Did we ever go to JT in New Orleans?
Is that a boo of mine as well? Or
no. But JP was. He was the one that was, I don't know. I guess he fell out of love.
Maybe just broke up with me.
JT, you available? Did we go to you? All right. Majimbe, you available? JT, all right. Majimbe, go ahead. Boomerang. JT, I'll be right back at you.
Ness, we gotta do something, brother. You need co-host, you need interns, you need producers. Damn, bro, treating a fellow Dominican and Boomerang like you treat me, I feel a certain kind of way, bro.
Yo, so did Coach Myers, man. It's difficult, man. I got a lot of screens in front of me, man.
Nah, I got you.
How
brother.
many?
I'm just playing. I don't got much. I'm taking that.
And the phone.
He's got three monitors open right now.
And the phone. Skype, YouTube, Blog Talk, cell phone. Shit, laptop right
Where's
here.
Where's Brandon? Where's Brandon? Brandon working tonight?
Brandon's on. Oh no, Brandon is the co-producer, but he doesn't work phone lines or nothing like that.
What's he do?
He works in the back end, man. He's the man in getting everybody on the show. He designed the beautiful Border Wars belts. He's a lot. He's a lot.
Damn, you got to give that dude a raise, man. He's doing a lot.
Yes. We need to find a nice big sponsor.
Don't talk to Ness about all that. This is an area that he doesn't like discussing. When it comes to giving out money, don't discuss. Take money and Ness will
take money. Yo, Shane, you think you know me? You don't know me. You don't know me. Let my G make his call. What up, champ?
All right, so real
Shane,
quick, just on the plan, Canelo, I still think that Canelo's gonna win. I have been analyzing it though, and I think it's gonna be a little closer than what people think. I just think that he's not as Plant is just not the boxer you're making him out to be, Ness. He's a decent boxer.
Watch them highlights, man. Watch them highlights.
That's the point. That's how you can't analyze a fight like that. You gotta watch a fight to truly analyze.
Bro, I watched Plant's entire career, man.
Exactly,
Plant,
but
Plant was Joey. Listen, Plant was Joey Spencer. Before there was Joey Spencer,
you will never be
Plant was
allowed in the Canelo fanboy club ever again after this fight. You understand?
No,
not allowing
you guys
it.
are gonna be
hear
shocked.
you talk about.
You guys are gonna be shocked, man. Listen, I watched it happen in Border Wars. Everybody had my man Mission Impossible as the underdog. A jab is so. Like a jab is so detrimental to this sport. And Canelo's about to be going up against a mirror. The edge he got is experience and power. But
Ness, Pity Pat
Robert
jab,
the Genius giving
that's
up all that
power
size
jab.
and reach.
It's
Look
different.
what
This
he
guy,
did.
Exactly,
do you know
I
picked
picked
the two
cut the
people
ring
that
off in that
land the
fight.
most jabs? Oh, not only
He wasn't
land,
supposed to
but
win
throw
that
the
fight.
most jabs
Yes,
in
he
the sport.
was.
And
I
Canelo
told
faced
y'all
one
he
of
was a
them.
dog.
Triple G. Triple G throws a power jab.
Flat-footed Triple G. Flat-footed Triple G.
Me.
No head movement Triple G. Canelo, man, fucking Canelo Plant might as well be called Canelo Plant. You know it and I know it. You know, listen to me. Listen to me. You know what it is? You know what it is?
I know
Caleb got so much. Listen,
you got to support him.
Caleb got so much swag. Y'all forget. Like that's what it is.
He's going to beat him with his swag.
If swag was something you could actually measure.
Skills don't pay the bills, but swag.
Get out of here, Ness. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that shit.
Canelo.
Till the tape. Add swag into that.
Canelo Plant. Canelo Plant.
Undefeated in swag. Yeah.
So the other thing I wanted to say is I have been known to be a Bud hater, even though I don't consider myself a Bud hater. I just hate the fact that he's on top rank. But I will take Brandon's bet straight up. I think Porter's going to win.
Smoke with Brandon.
I think Porter's going to win. I'm not rich. I don't have money like that, and I'm trying to do things in my life. So, gentlemanly wager. I definitely take with my man Brandon.
20 pesos.
How about a 20
50,
spot?
50 spot. I could do a 50.
That's all right.
A 50 spot.
You could go to the sushi spot with that. You and the lady. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, Brandon, get at me, brother. Ness, Beeb, Lady Sharon, great show, guys. I really, truly appreciate you guys doing this.
All right.
Later.
You said little sushi action. My mind went left again. Sorry.
Oh, you was thinking like sushi, like that tuna.
Take it easy, Ness. Take it easy. It's a family show.
Not when I'm on it. I always take it left. I tried to bring it back to the center. Let's go.
Did we ever get Keem the Dream on? You still in the AC duck, my friend?
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing?
Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know.
Tell me what a full counter is.
Full counter? I've never heard that term before. That must be your term. You must have been.
HBO need to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing.
This beat is banging. That beat is so. It's like reminds me of a Pop Smoke beat.
Yo, I watched that Pop Smoke movie the other day. Yo, what up?
Oh, is that Pop Smoke movie?
What up? Long show, good show though. Appreciate it, man. I'm over here getting off work, and when you got on, I think I was taking my early brunch / lunch. But yeah, listen, man. Canelo Plant. I don't care what network it's on. I'm watching it. Netflix, Hulu. They could put it on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it. So it really don't matter to me, man. And listen, tell Brandon stop coming on here with his chest poked out, trying to take that 5-1 odds. Like he talking about he want to bet Crawford and Porter straight up. Man, take that $100 to the bookie so you can win back $5.12 with them badass odds you trying to bet everybody straight up with. Him and J Mac, man, but they out here trying to stick their chest out with handicap bets, man. These dudes is crazy. But yeah, man. Other than that, Beeb, Shan, y'all checked out Border Wars?
Yeah, I did, and I saw my friend.
What you thought about it?
My friend,
I loved it.
My friend was on there rolling with the punches. Oh, bless him. Rolling, big up to you. You did well.
Nah, Border Wars is dope. Y'all gotta check out my fight. Tell me what you think. I want y'all honest breakdowns. But other than that, I ain't got much, man. Good show. Appreciate y'all.
I didn't watch it all through.
He fought Jason Wilson.
Was he the co-main or the main? Was he the main?
He's not the co-main or the main.
He's
the one that I was calling Kimachenko.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Yeah. I watched shortly after, after it kind of went, the Wi-Fi went down and then it came back.
Well, the power out there.
The power. Okay, was it a power thing? So so I watched it a bit after that, but then it was really late for me. I fell asleep because it was like already 3 a.m. for me, 2:30 a.m.
I thought everyone fought with a lot of courage. People gassed out, but nobody really said, everyone gave it their all. You could tell people trained, people did the best they could. Now, obviously, some guys were more talented than others, but just the fact that everyone got in there and showed heart and they took the time to prepare for it, I give everybody a lot of credit. I think everybody won in that. Everybody that stepped in that ring won, in my opinion.
And I saw a clip with the guy that was 300 pounds with the other guy that just basically gave him the body shots.
He landed a couple good right hands though, that kid.
Well, that fight, I was like, yo, that is a big weight disparity.
I was sitting there on the edge of my seat saying to myself, this guy's going to land the bomb and he's going to change the fight, but it never happened.
It didn't happen. Ness, why did they only do 3 rounds? I think, why couldn't they do 4? So it may be a draw. Because it could possibly be a draw.
Because when we started, it was always about your listeners, the people that don't really get in the ring, but they got so much to say. Yeah. Now, amateur boxers are seeing that they get more shine with us. They getting interviews, they getting medals. So, it's getting, the skill level is getting bigger and bigger, or rather better and better.
I think the title shots should be 4 rounds.
Should be 4 rounders.
But this is the thing. Why are they not ending in knockout then? Why do we need another round if these guys can't even get it done in the 3?
That's why you need another round so they have more time to get it done.
Yeah, maybe they can work their way
That's like the females. All the female boxers,
skills pay the bills.
They say we hate the 2-minute rounds because we need that 3rd minute to get more work in.
But that's the thing.
You know how many knockouts Katie Taylor would have if there was 3-minute rounds?
But let me tell you, the fact that it's 3 rounds, it forces you to go for gusto quick. It's only 3 rounds, and if you get knocked down,
that is true.
And they were gassing out.
If you keep it at 3, let me tell you, if you keep it at 3, right now you're really forcing a barn burner, because if I knock you down, even if you win the next 2, it's a draw. So you got to try to knock me back down.
That's a fair point.
But let me get to JT in New Orleans.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
How my audio sound?
Horrible.
That sound like y'all audible. That's slugger. Somebody not muted, man.
I see him. I got him. Snipe. Majimba and Louisville.
Now, it's a bunch of topics. I think we are getting confused with the footwork with Lara and Canelo Plant. I think Canelo Plant got better inside footwork with the pivots, the stepping over. That's why when the Beebs basically said Canelo Plant don't move as much. He don't have to move as much if you know how to pivot. Thing about Lara don't have no good. Lara don't have no good inside footwork. He has good outside footwork. That's why I feel like when he fought Canelo. That's why I feel like when he fought Canelo, he was moving too excessively. This is gonna be a different fight when Canelo Plant fights Canelo, because he got, like I said, he got good inside pivot movement. They both got good footwork, but it's not just one style of footwork in boxing. Also, I disagree. I just looked at a picture with Mayweather and Canelo. Canelo is not no 5'9", because I'm close to 5'10".
No, he's not. I got it wrong. Yeah, he's 5'7". Yeah, he's 5'7". Billy Joe Saunders is 5'9".
Because I met Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather, I don't think he's 5'8", but I standing next to the man. But I got Usyk upsetting the more flat-footed to me AJ fighter. And stuff like that. I got Canelo Plant with the big upset against Canelo. I think Canelo has good midsection movement. He don't move his feet as well. He's very flat-footed. And fighters like that,
Like, I think to argue about the rank thing, I disagree with Ness. When you got a boxer, you want more space. But when you're an inside type of fighter like Canelo, you're gonna want a smaller rank. So I mean, I think I've seen it from both sides, but that's coming down from the business side of the aspect of it. But like I said, I got Canelo Plant winning, making them pivot steps, the moves, starting off with a jab, dictating the fight with that. That's a good defense tactic. I got Canelo Plant. I got Usyk. And I guess that's all I got on the call.
All right. Looks like my Jimbe, I got you on the boomerang. If not, we are done.
You got a super chat?
I got hella super chats. I got a screen share and everything. All right, so let me get to those. I last left off on Roland, which we said with De La Hoya. Then we got Rodney. Oh man, I know you hurt my feelings, Rodney. And let me tell you, that's the poor promotion of PBC. I know I was also very involved in Border Wars promotion, but Rodney Evans super chat is Ness thoughts on Rajan Chance fight, which Rajan Chance is someone that trained out of my gym in New Jersey, and we've been following his career since the very beginning. His trainer is his father. His manager is actually the manager of Shadeja Green, and boxing so brutal. Put him up against the other guy I've been telling y'all about, El Leon de Jesus, that I've always messed up and called him Rodriguez. But I told you guys about him. His trainer is Jose Guzman, who I call the Puerto Rican Joe Goosen. And he's also the same trainer, Dominic Crowder, who beat our good friend of the show, Marlon Sims. So, this trainer is the beast. His fighters are doing their damn thing. And this kid that I told y'all about, who had braids at the time and cut them now, he was 3-0. He was 3-0. Rajan was 3-0. And they got a draw. But people are saying Rajan lost. Rajan was dropped. I mean, it's just horrible. Both my guys pitted up against each other on PBC at 3-0. So unfair. So crazy, because at 3-0, come on, people are like on club shows in fights they're supposed to win, not 50-50 fucking fights. So
yeah, what was the guy that kept getting dropped on Border Wars, and then Doomy waved it off like, nah, that's enough. He kept getting dropped. He got dropped like multiple times.
He got dropped twice in the second round. You must be talking about Sir Bishop.
I think white guy. White boy though.
Oh no. So if you're saying a white guy, I gotta think a white guy. Oh! You talking about James Clark versus Elias the Lion with the beautiful robe and shorts?
Yeah.
He was good. He had a very good double left hook. That kid Elias. We got Roland with another one, and he says. Oscar called COVID-19 5 days of hell and calls out Floyd. Yeah, I mean, all right, I'm going to talk about it because you want it. I tried to cut it short on the last one, which you said about the 100. I just don't believe in Oscar like that. Shan, since your mic's not connected, we hear every movement you make on your desk over there, all right?
Lo siento, chulo.
I got a counterpunch from Seattle, Washington. What up?
Freeze.
Counterpunch, Seattle.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, I got PBC winning.
Winning what?
When it comes to getting this bread and also being, pay-per-view's best, showing Dazn, they ain't really about it. But I've also got Caleb Plant winning on PBC versus Canelo.
Why?
I just feel it. I mean, like I always told you, Ness, before, all this stuff ever happened, it just takes a jab for Canelo, and it takes a persistent jab, and it also takes someone who's well aware, and someone who doesn't joke around. Billy Joe, he jokes around and stuff. He didn't really take that fight serious, I don't feel like. And when it came to Floyd, who gave him the best loss he's ever had in his life, he knows he can't play around with them jabs. Shout out to PBC and shout out to Dazn. Make sure you unsubscribe and subscribe to PBC. That's my call.
All right.
That's a winning word.
Let's see. We got super chat from Showkid 2005 and Money Making Mount Vernon. It says, let's be clear. TBV had a better boxing card than any promotional company. I hope boxing ends the year on a high note. Been sad so far. Still SDS Promotions. Next up, we got Ken Stone. And he says, he says, glad it's on Showtime. Brian Kenny would ruin this. And then he comes back with another one and says, I think Fox is leaving PBC. Less networks is good. We did say that, but wanted to screen share them both. That's done. We got Antonio, who says, Usyk winning, Wilder winning, Canelo winning, Bud winning. Shout out from the 518. You better put that in a parlay, let me tell you. Let me tell you right now, that should be in a parlay. All those dudes are actually out there. Let me see what that would look like in a parlay. MyBookie.ag. Let's see what that would look like. Boxing odds. He said,
that's his gruffly voice.
He said Canelo winning, right? So where's Canelo? We're going to do money line, too, to make it easy. Canelo, money line. Then you said Wilder. Then you said Usyk. That's another underdog. So this is going to be a sexy parlay. I'll tell you right now. Where's that at? That should be coming up. Anthony, where are you, Anthony?
You picking Wilder, Ness?
No. I'm doing this guy's parlay. So he said Joshua. No, he said Usyk. So he said Canelo. He said Usyk winning, Wilder winning, Canelo winning, Bud winning. We need Bud. Where's Bud's? Do we got this parlay? Come on, don't do me dirty. Like, they don't got fucking Bud fight on the out here yet. What betting site you use, babe? But look, even without Bud,
my betting site shut down.
God.
I've been using the sports book.
Even without Bud. Wait, you talking about Five Dimes?
Yeah, they shut down.
Yeah, they sent me a check though. They sent you your money back?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Without Usyk, I mean, no, I did Usyk, right? So the one I'm missing is Bud fight. This shit is a plus 1,011, man. Y'all better jump on that shit. Canelo winning.
How much you have to put in? Tell me in the money wise. I understand it like that.
All
you put in $100.
Oh my God, you put in 100, you're gonna make 1,100.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you make your 100 back plus $1,011 with 52 cents, and that's without Bud. I bet you add Bud to this parlay, it's gonna be even better. But for whatever reason, mybookie.ig doesn't have it right now. But if you ever use this parlay, remember to use my code BETTBV. That being said, we're going to the next super chat, who belongs to LV Slugger, who's not on the line, but says, TVB poll, will Tio fight this year? Yes or no? Polls are $5, champ. But no, he ain't fighting, man. He's got the curse of Triller boxing. That's what he's got. Nah, he probably, I don't know if he's fighting, honestly, but it doesn't look that way. It sucks. You know, his momentum has died and fizzled, and it's so sad. So sad. So sad. Jay Miller says, is Canelo still top for pound? You said that, we said that, and yeah, he'll be top per pound. It'd just be a new dog in town if Plant beats him. If Plant beats him, you know how that is. Punch protocol.
So what? So does he go straight up to pound for pound then? On the pound for pound list?
You know, that's how I believe it should be. But when Tio beat Loma, he didn't take Loma's spot, but he did get on the list. He didn't take Loma's number 3, but he got. I think they put him on number 5. But I feel like if you beat number 1, you should be number 1. You didn't beat number 3. You didn't beat number 3. You beat the best motherfucker out there. How the fuck am I not the best if I beat the best? Like that makes no sense. But it's okay. Because that's just preordained excuses y'all getting ready to make. Oh, he ain't pound for pound, even though he beat the number 1 pound for pound. Like, what the fuck? So make sense of it.
Yeah, but he's never been at any different weight class.
It don't have to be. I beat
That's
who
how
you.
I do my
I beat who you consider to be the best motherfucker in the world. That's who I beat. That's my argument. But anyway, Punch Protocol says Canelo is for Plant what Floyd was for Canelo. Oh, so you're saying it's too early for Plant? Okay.
Well, he's 30 and it's 29. How
twice.
early is it?
And he said it twice. He said Canelo is for Plant what Floyd was for Canelo. So you said that twice. Okay, Prince Protocol. Mookie B, we said yours, but we gonna screen share you. Mookie B, in a place to be said, what up, Nesto? I definitely got the bet. Yep. With Plant, he ain't going nowhere. Best bet of the fight.
I gotta send you something, Ness, that you're gonna like very much.
I love when I like something.
It better be money.
Like December 11th being Border Wars next date. We gonna try and do it December 11th. And it looks like we already got a main event. I gotta confirm with the opponent. My champion has already sent out an offer to a contender. And I'll see, will they take it? And then I can announce a main event on Wednesday, and I'll be happy as can be. But we got Ken Stone that says, Ness, got to run it back with Porter. Yeah, man, Porter going up for a big fight. I don't want to spar him right now, man. I don't want to spar him right now. He got to do his thing.
Okay, someone said this. Can I just say, you guys, when AJ beats Canelo, Usyk, is he going to be top pound for pound then?
Well, AJ's not top. He'll be what
is he gonna replace what Usyk is?
AJ's already in the pound for pound though.
Because I don't put heavyweights in the pound for pound list, so he's not in mine. I never put heavyweights in it. So that's just
me.
A
lot of people tend to take them out, and I think that's unfair because the whole thing about pound for pound is if you was my weight or any weight, would you be as great? But they hating on heavyweights, you know what I mean? Plant by Masterclass, you casual. That's what Who That Nation is telling the both of y'all. He super chatted to tell you Plant is going to win by Masterclass. And that's what I'm saying. Canelo ain't been in there with a boxer in so long. So long.
So long. I know that song. Where's that from again?
Nah, I'm changing the words. That's wordplay, girl. You
see that? Slow down.
Yup. Grand
Nubian.
Grand Pooba. Let him know. Oh shit, we got an old school crew in the house right now. Everybody know the music. We got Ken Stone. Ken Stone with another one. I gotta ring the bell, an alarm for Ken Stone, right? That is numero tres. He says, oh. He has actually got 4. He said, no, that's not it. Where is it? This one? Nope. This one? Nope. So is this one? He says, would love to see. No, wait. Ken Stone, co-promotion makes the network. Would love to see GBP on the back on ESPN. Who the fuck is GBP?
Golden Boy Promotions.
With Top Rank, Showtime with PBC, and have the network persuade them to co-promote. Man, I would love to see all of them on the Zone.
I'm with you. I've really grown to like the Zone more and more. The more I use it.
Me too. We got a counterpunch for JT coming in from Chicago. JT's actually not there. So, I owe you one, champ. Savant says, congrats to everyone involved in Border Wars. I really enjoyed it. There were some high-quality fights on there. Great event. Well, thank you, my friend. And stay tuned. December 12th is going down in Florida. We look like we may have a main event out announced Wednesday and a venue, which is beautiful because moving on up. We got Davidian.
To the side.
Davidian and Niagara Falls.
Hey, what's going on, Ness?
What up?
What's good?
What up?
What's up? What's up, Beeb? And what's up, Lady Jen?
How you doing? How's it going?
What's up? I'm good. I'm just, just excited. I'm hoping that COVID don't stop none of these good fights, because at least we getting some real fights, not a whole bunch of junk. Like, we've been getting a whole bunch of
Excellent.
weird stuff. So, but yeah, I've been a big fan of Caleb Plant. So, I'm rocking with my man from Tennessee. I like Canelo as well, but I feel like Caleb Plant gonna bring it though, and so is Canelo. They do have kind of similar stories growing up being poor. It's pretty cool. But I just feel like Caleb Plant he gonna shine. So regardless, I feel like he can beat Canelo, but it's a tough task. But I mean, he moves so beautifully. I like the way he throws his punches. He doesn't telegraph any of his punches, and that's why they call him Sweethands. So, Usyk and Joshua is coming up this weekend. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go with Joshua. I do like Usyk though, but at heavyweight, I don't know. He gonna bring it though. He can box. Yet again, has a pretty good high IQ too. It's gonna be a good fight, but I got Joshua and Porter and Sean. All these people talking about Terrence Crawford gonna knock out Sean. They can miss me with that. I got to see that. Like, it'd be pretty amazing if he does, but I don't believe that.
Because
I don't believe it. Like, I just don't believe that. Like, I just can't believe that. But if there's anybody to do it, it's Terrence Crawford. But
yeah,
I don't believe that.
We shall see.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I can't wait. That's a good one. I'm gonna buy them all somehow. We're gonna buy it because those are real fights. So we're gonna buy those.
Yeah, they all good fights.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, good show, and God bless y'all.
Gracias.
All right, I got a cash app from Mr. PBC that says, until Bud goes to PBC, hashtag babyboy 25 to life, don't want to leave Bob Crawford. So bad Bob didn't put baby boy up for sale Black Friday. Hashtag Purse Bud. Excuse me. Hashtag Purse Bud.
Purse bid Bud.
Yeah, Purse bid Bud. No,
tongue
Purse Bud. No, I'm messing it up.
Purse bid Bud.
No, it says Purse Bud. Hashtag Bud Ugly Truth. Got it. Okay. Whoa.
Okay, Purse bid Bud would have sounded better, my guy, just for future.
We got Intrigue, the No Cap show in Atlanta, who says, we need Kenny Porter back on TBV, and you need to get Keith back on and see what is PBC doing with him. I mean, Keith is retired, man. He's out here really wilding. He's got nothing. It's nothing. But that's all the super chats. I'm refreshing one more time. But Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Probably catch me later on this evening if there's anything else out there.
I sent you a good one. Don't you think those two topics are pretty good show topics?
Let me see.
The other one I sent you this morning, and I just sent you another one. Those are two great topics, bro.
And I know what I need to do to make my mics work. They needs to update the the actual driver in the laptop. That's what it is.
Well, hopefully that works so we can get to hear from
someone's going to help me with it after the show, so get it sorted. One of your nice viewers are going to help me.
Did you hear about that latest one I just sent you? That's kind of crazy.
This Coppinger thing? No,
the one with about...
Yeah, the Schaefer.
Yeah. They got a website and everything.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. We'll be back. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Co-host, where can they find you?
Go ahead, Jan.
Jokes. I'm always saying. You can find me at Instagram, Twitter at Lady Shan, LadyChaNN. Cumbox with Shan is my show on YouTube. And yeah, so hit me up. Don't chat shit because you will get ignored. Chat shit on my YouTube, you will get blocked.
I thought it was chat shit get banged. Why are you always blocking?
Chat shit, get banged. That's a grime. That's a well-known phrase that we say here. It means if you chat shit, you get knocked out.
For me.
Yeah, that's where you can find me. Babe, you need to come through like the Marvel to my show.
I'll come back. I'll come by. Definitely.
Yeah. I will be going live today, guys. Show title is the weekly wrap-up show. I do go live at least once a week. My show is the weekly wrap-up show, which I have loads of different guests come through. Counter Punch Boxing News, Coach Malachi, loads of different people, and it's called Luis Ortiz Ducks. Okay. That's the title of the show today. So you
can catch me here on YouTube at Ringside Reporter Live. I go live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, you can catch me on Instagram at Joe Habib, Facebook at Joe Habib. I know. You catch me on Twitter at JB1. What's the matter, Ness?
Why would she title her show that? Like,
because it's my show and I titled it that. What do you want to do about it? What do you want to do?
You put out false narratives.
What do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? Is it my show or is it your show?
Where's your link?
Is it my show or is it your show?
Where's your link? Where's the article? Where's the article proving that he's ducking?
Is it my show or is it your show?
Oh, so you're just going to make stuff up.
Because there is proof that he's ducking.
What's the title?
Luis Ortiz, duck. You duck. Ducking. You'd be ducking. He's ducked. He ducked
Joshua?
Ergovich. No, we forget about Joshua now. He already did that. That's old school ducking. But he did Joe Joyce, and he's just ducked Otto Violin. You need to watch my show, Breaking News. I do news reports, so you know.
Oh yeah.
They just came out in the last 2 days.
Yeah, but here's a problem. Here's a problem, Chen. Ness is friendly with the management over at Luis Ortiz's.
I know, that's why he's been like that. So I don't care.
She's friendly with the management.
Two sides to a story, Beeb. I just thought Beeb would know that there's always two sides to a story.
There is, but you are friendly. Are you not friendly with that management team?
I'm friendly with everybody. I'm friendly with everyone.
I've seen you have long conversations with them at fights.
I'm friendly with everyone.
You just give us the jewels. You drop the gem.
Well, the problem is I've known him longer than everyone else.
I'm friendly with everyone. I'm friendly with everyone. So you know.
Yeah. So, you know, this is my show. That's what it's called. Deal with it. It's none of your business. That's what it's called. Everybody who wants to be a part of my business.
Look at his face. Look at his face, Shan. Look at his face.
I hear you, Shan. I hear you. You wanna pull out false narratives.
That's the name of the show.
That's the false narrative of the show.
It's none of Ness's business. Like, I don't captain his shows because it's none of my business. So he needs to mind his own and mind the business that pays him. Anyway, Lady Shan. How you going, Lady Shan? Nonetheless, gun.
Hurrah! False narrative. We out. Peace.